What's up, everybody? ChinaMrsJones. What I'm gonna do is give you all a second to come in. I was screen sharing. What had happened was, and I don't have my glasses on. Go figure. Hold tight. I'll be right back. If my darling Shanna is in here, hold it down. I'll be right back. Let's see, get it, baby. What's up, everybody? Whoever is here. Hi, Angela. How you doing? Shanna Honey was in here. Ruby Lynn Unknown was in here. I don't know who's in here now. And Chris Archer, a.k.a. Chief Stronger. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm trying to get my thoughts together, you guys. Whew. You guys know when extraordinary things happen to you, so does the extra extraordinary and the unbelievable. You know, everything has to have a balance. I get it. But dang, you have to weigh out my balance on that day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go with the playlist here. I'm going to let it play. You can chit-chat them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chit-chat amongst yourselves, or please share this stream if you will. And I'll be back shortly. Get ready to screen share now. I left a link earlier for the playlist. I will do it again. Just a moment. I called this one, it's the same as it was there for yesterday. Extraordinary Proof. The sky is not as we know it. And I think I'm absolutely correct. I know I'm correct. But we won't get into all that. It's too technical. We're past the technical crap. It's time to get serious. From what I seen today, guys, that no man would know the date and time. But I tell you, it's close. So we're gonna start with let's see. Which one was this? This was the one I couldn't go past 3 minutes. Okay, I have to be here for this one, so let me go back. And I know I'm not screen sharing yet. Hold on, give me a second. Or am I? Am I screen sharing? Yes, I am. Yay. I'm just gonna pick one. Pick them. Oh, this is mine. That's not the right playlist there, dear. Pushing buttons. Refresh. Boom, boom, boom. Extraordinary Proof. Yep, that's the one I can't do right now. So hold on. Where is? If this mouse gives up on me, Mark, I am so gonna beat you. Why am I still doing the same thing? Like, what is going on? Wait. Come on. Well, I'm just sitting here fiddle-diddling and, not doing too much nothing. Trying to get to one playlist. It seems to be very difficult. There we go. We're going to start here. Nope. Hold on. All right. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start here because I don't have to be here for those. The other ones I have to be here for is because there's copyright, copy claims, and all that good stuff. And, yeah. Should I refresh? Because I don't see anybody coming in. I'm just going to let it play. Let's get it. I'm getting it all by myself. I have some things to say after this and some other videos to show that hadn't even been seen yet. That being said, Audio Skywatcher, I will not be stopped. Let's get it. Hey, Mona. Coming up next. Oh, this right here is Liz. I don't even have to look it up. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm just going through something. I will be talking in a moment. Sorry. My bad. I so want to chop this up, but I'm not going to. Sorry. I so want to chop this up, but I'm not going to. Monarch, I just added your, excuse me, your Simpson. Shanna, honey, hi. Kelly Chambers, stop emailing me and come join. You are not blocked. Monarch, her 23-second video is coming up next. The title is "Old Face and Two Fingers Up," 2 index fingers, same hand. Thanks, Stockton. I'm trying to get Stockton on the panel, you guys. I'm working on it. He's thinking about it. The next 2 are from Monarch, who is in the chitty chat room. If you guys have any questions, she does not mind answering. I know it seems low, doesn't it? Everything is turned up. Oh, maybe the speaker needs to. Oh shit. Guess I got my answer to that. Sorry. Yeah, that was Monarchs. Here she is again. Hold on, turn it up. Hi, Beth. Aw, it's nice to have you here. Do you see? I hashtagged your name in my description. Damn it. We're going to get you some subs. Only so they can be exposed to the truth. Monarch, I think I've asked you this before and I didn't pay attention. Where are you located? Like, what part of this plane? Because you are getting the same skies I am. Don't y'all think it's just a little bit weird that we're all getting the same phenomenon wherever you are, regardless your belief on the shape? That's irrelevant right now. Hi, Walt. Welcome to my chitty chat. We are watching a video from Monarch, who's in the chat room. Oh, and this is oh, I'm on the wrong page. This is Kenny G, you guys, and the reason we did not have our interview is because something came up with him, and I didn't want to aggravate him about it, so we're rescheduling. So all is good. Now, I'm not going to chop this up. I'm really going to get through this so I can say my piece, and then Shanna, if you want to jump on, you can. Look at this guy. Come on now. Really? Is everybody looking at that? Where's Rebecca G? Shanna? Caught him with the pants down. Yeah, this crap that comes up in my head. All right, guys. Again, this is OJIBW827, a.k.a. Kenny G. Let's get it. I'm getting it. All by myself. I like it like that. Here we go, guys. I heard y'all say let's get it. I know I heard that. Okay, Florida. All right. Yeah, that's why we're getting the same skies. East Coast. Thanks, Monarch. Drop your links, guys, so we can like and subscribe. Beth and Shanna and Monarch, I would love to have you guys on the panel for what I'm about to talk about, if you're interested. Thanks, Shanna. I thought I gave you the night off. And coming up next, I'm about to drop that link. I'm gonna do it from my cell phone. Thank you, StreamYard, for making it the availability to do this without having me. I don't have to stop and we do this before. Whenever we want to copy and paste our links, we I'm trying to show my face and it's not working. Yeah, it's not working right now. Okay, so can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Let's just continue. What is going on? See, now what happened was what? Uh-oh, what did I do? I hit something? No. Yeah, I did. Sorry, Charlie. Too much going on. And it's still not playing. Like, oh, duh. Whew. Help me, Jesus. Dropping the link now from my phone, you guys. My heart is breaking. Love this song. Oh, this is Beth, right? Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry, Beth. My mind is racing with the question, are you still good? Can you make something from the wreckage? Would you take this heart and make it whole again? Let's get it. Though the mountains may be moving to the sea, though the ground beneath might crumble and give way, I can hear my Father singing over me. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I blamed myself, and if I'm honest, maybe I've blamed you too. But you would not forsake me, 'cause only good things come from you. Though the mountains may be moved into the sea, though the ground beneath might crumble and give way, I can hear my Father singing over me. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. From beginning to the end, you're so close. You have never let me down, and you won't. In the valleys and the shadows, I know you're so close. You're so close. Though the mountains may be moved into the sea. I see you, Shanna. Hold on. Got you, baby. I can hear my Father singing over me. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh shit! That's yours. Oops. Shanna has joined me down here. She's right down here, y'all. I'll show y'all her in a minute. We're gonna get through this video. I'm trying to regulate myself. But Shanna and I are two peas in a pod. We have a whole lot of fun in that pod. Beth, I would love for you and Monarch to join if you'd like.
Girl, that
Hey,
is crazy.
what is-
Hello. Sorry.
everything is like berserk crazy today. Like
Yes.
just the things that I've seen today alone, Shanna, is enough to like shake my ass a little bit. Like I done got too comfortable. I done made too many jokes, like it hit home today.
I
And
hear you, sister.
I think there's a reason why, y'all weren't able to attend the other 3 streams I tried. YouTube deleted my stream. And you know what? I'm becoming one within myself because I ain't even mad. I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad. That's how I know I'm becoming one with myself. But I'm boy, I'm tilted more positive than negative on this situation because it's never happened. They've never deleted my live stream without suspending me, ever.
Oh, I've had many of my live streams just taken down
Well, this,
immediately. I've been taken down in the middle of my live streams. Like I be live for like a couple minutes and it's gone.
you know what I
But
want to do? I
I
see you,
not
Beth.
trying to do nothing. They just took it down. I don't, for like no reason.
So, what do you think about from now on? Use whatever screen recorder it is that you use for whatever it is. Like my iPhone has its own screen recorder. I'm going to start screen recording every time I go live. Just boop. Therefore, if it does get deleted, it's just what was going on in the sky that ticks me off. Because some shit happened today during my live stream. I don't know if you were there or not. There's a second one. I don't know. I did so many,
I
but
think I was there for one of them.
man, some amazing things happen and they're just like gone. But then again, I have to look at it like this. You know what? I walk with the Holy Spirit every single day and she's always on my ass. And I do say it like that because that's how I feel. Like she's always nudging me. So tomorrow be a better day. And when I say better, it's because of its beauty. It's because of how genuine is it?
Yeah.
One of a kind. I'm glad to be a sky watcher. I feel blessed to have been able to discern what's going on, without being a complicated person and not getting over the fact that it wasn't what you thought it was a long time ago type. So
Yeah.
I look at it and take it with a grain of salt, but it just really wears on me because there are some great things that happen. But this lens flare thing I want to talk about. But guess who's here? Guess who's here?
Who's here?
Guess who's here? I don't want to cry. I just tend to cry when she comes on. Just like
Chief's here.
Hello.
Oh, Beth's here. Hello, Beth.
How you doing?
see,
Sorry, I got all excited. And I'm like, oh, hugging my knees.
I just
So good to see you, Beth.
Yeah, good to see you guys. All the way from New Zealand.
All the way from New Zealand. How amazing is that?
do y'all know how this is so good because I have my sister, my hood sister, my down to earth sister, Shanna Honey.
Yeah.
But then I have my spiritual sister who has taught
I love
me
you,
to.
China.
I love you too. Who has taught me, through a distance, how to be Shanna's friend by simply agreeing to disagree and all the fun stuff that comes. These two right here, they're like the female version of Chris and Citizen that I had on that night, but this is more emotional. Hi, Beth from New Zealand. How are you? I love you. I miss you. And
I'm so glad you messaged and said you were live because I have actually got half an hour or so that I can be here. And I've been so busy.
yeah, I know.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad you're able to be here, Beth.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I'm honoured to join you guys. Honoured.
You keep going in and out, Bethy.
Oh, okay. Might be in a bad spot.
I think it's just her volume, maybe, or your speaker
Okay.
may be far away from you.
Yeah, I think she's
Okay.
like moving around.
Yeah, I'm moving around a little bit.
I'm moving around. So I want to get
Can you
your.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you now. Can you hear her, Shanna?
I can hear her always, but it just sounds like she moves far away and comes back. But
I know. She's like,
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? She's like way up
yeah, she's
here.
running around, she's running around the
Okay,
house
I'll
doing
keep it in the
chores.
same spot.
Okay. What we're gonna do is this is your video too, right? Oh, I'm so excited. God is good. What is like that?
This one was really strange. I mean, the
Go
thumbnail
ahead,
where you've got it
set it
flipped
up.
on now.
I'm gonna turn the
Um,
fan off because I can't.
do you see, Shanna? Do you see a woman with her tongue poked out? Is that what you see?
Right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's her head. Here's her. This would be her tongue, right?
Yeah. Or she's manifest, like she's replicating and spitting
Yeah,
something
and
out.
is she like being spewed out of something else's mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, possibly, but it just looked at the time like she was sticking her tongue out at me.
That's a mocking face, according
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
Bible.
yeah,
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
trust a person who winks or sticks their tongue out.
yeah. No, no,
Yeah, we're
and
taught
looks at you
we're
like
we're
that.
taught in society like that's cute to like do the winky face and stick your tongue out and stuff.
Or whistling. You know how as ladies we're supposed to think like that whenever a guy whistled at you, it was supposed to be attractive. Bullshit. It's not. It's
Yeah.
wicked. Like since people, this is another thing I want to talk to you guys about. We're gonna get
Oh,
through
I have
these.
to say I do whistle all the time though.
You're a
I'm a
female. I probably wouldn't take it.
I don't whistle at people like woo woo. I just like to whistle like
So while you work, but
yes, I whistle while I work person and I whistle like soft.
and start whistling though, you guys. I can't. As you spiritually grow, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people wonder, like, why am I changing? For once in my life, I can answer that question. For once, I'm not gonna tell y'all yet, but I am changing. And like simple things like that, it irritates me to hear a man whistle. It's just nothing but no
Me
good.
too.
I don't know if I'm programmed like that, but I used to like it. It used to be like that. Shoo. I can't whistle now, but
Oh no, I don't like that. I've never liked that.
no, none of that. Like a
But
construction
but
worker.
like my daddy whistling like a good old hymnal or something, I like to hear that.
Yeah, or put a harmonica in your mouth, make it sound even better. The things start to irritate you. I'm sorry, Beth. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. What were you saying
No,
about?
you're right.
I want you to go ahead and set this up, but I was going to ask you. I'm just so glad you're here. I'm going to play the video, and then I'm going to.
I'll shut up.
I am writing this down right now, and I'm not going to talk again. But ladies, what can we do? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
My family's here, Monarch, and you come on and jump on with us. I've never had Monarch before. I'm starting to smile, guys. Thanks. All right, so let's get it. This is Beth and Butterbud from New Zealand. Pushing buttons. I'm sorry. Just pushing damn buttons. That's what I do. Yep. Yep. Audio. Hi, dear.
I love music with this, Beth. It's beautiful. It goes great
Yeah,
with it.
it's got some pretty interesting things in it.
And you didn't see that face sticking your tongue out, did you? When you were recording this, did you see it or did you see
I
it
did.
after?
No, I saw it at the time.
And you remember back? Go ahead, Shadow.
I was going to ask you if you could rewind it like 5 seconds.
Yep, I sure can. 16, 15.
All right, right there. I don't know if you can see that bit right there, that huge face. There's like an eye in the corner.
Yep.
It's huge. It's taking up like the whole screen, and it's got like a big old bulbous nose, and like the mouth ties into the nose at the very bottom.
The profile,
I
this
see
one right
it.
here.
I only see
Big
them
nose,
now.
mouth,
though,
yeah, right here. It's the profile, right?
No,
No, I see the whole face, like he's looking at us.
Oh, I see the profile. Where's the face?
I see a profile and I see what Shanna's having a look at.
And
I
the
see.
profile. Go ahead. This profile.
I see if you come.
We all see something a little different always, and that's cool.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. What did you say?
All right, I'll shut up. I
Okay,
just wanted to see if Beth saw that face that I'm talking about. It's like
Beth,
I
taking up the
didn't.
whole screen.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't until you pointed it out.
Okay, but look, guys, you can see
And that it's like the lady with her tongue sticking out is coming out of that dark socket of that eye.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Okay,
No,
now,
the other dark side, like the right side, it's coming out of because you can't see it right now. But that's where the lady's coming. That anyway, I'll shut up.
okay, but I want y'all to just look at it like this. Okay, remember how in movies and stuff, y'all gotta look at me. This is a prime example. Oh, this is good stuff. All right, look. Let me do this. Oh, damn! I still show it. Okay, here we go. Look. Granted, if you still talk about the separation, the line. Oh, gotta go over here. The line in between here. Y'all see this? This right here. All right. It separates the left from the right. You got your darkness, and then you have your light, right? But if you
Yep.
sit back, guys, and just sit back and look at it for a minute now, this whole outline right here on the white side, right over here, it is. Look at it. It's what is it doing? It's multiplying. It's replicating. One, two, three. All of these are like different levels. This is what I see, people. It's the different levels, like one, two, three,
Yep.
four, all the way to you get up here. They're all replicas. Now, take that out of your head. Just don't even look. Put your hand up and look at the right hand side of the screen. It is doing the same exact thing. Look, you see
Oh
that
man.
cover
Mm.
up.
When I covered up the light side, I can see a huge eye in that socket. Let me see. Maybe that's a blemish on my phone.
No, I'm seeing the eye sockets, and I'm seeing a whole profile of another dot face over here. See this face is like, don't look at the white
Yeah.
part. Cover that up, and then look.
Ah,
He's replicating exactly the same. One, two, three, four. It's a puzzle.
I see that.
The whole entire thing is a puzzle. That's another thing I wanted to touch on. So,
Oh my gosh, that's a wicked face. That whole dark part. I see that girl. I'm just now seeing it. That is
and
a
no
wicked,
matter
wicked
what you see, it's going to replicate itself.
What is that movie? You know, the Clash of the Titans. That looks like that big thing at the end that they're trying to kill. That's like coming after. It's ginormous and it's got that mouth like that.
This is the scorpion.
Oh,
Scorpion was it?
and no, not the scorpion. It was like a Leviathan.
Yeah.
I think it was called the Leviathan.
That's
I think
interesting.
this is has a lot to do with a lot of the paintings that were done back in the day, like Da Vinci. He did all the mirroring. Well, maybe the message is so we all can recognize mirroring, not the fact that that one painting was mirrored. The fact that that's what we're supposed to be recognizing. And there's something else I want to talk about that just got me today.
Oh my gosh. I'll remember. You tell me what did get you today. But don't hit play or anything because I want to say something.
Right.
Go ahead and say what you got. What got you today?
No, how dare you make me? I got a lot of things that got me today, but what got me, is I need to stop shit. Literally, because I'm being too nice. I'm looking at I'm looking at my subscribers and all, but a lot of them think I'm a joke. And I have everybody, and it's too late in the game to continue to take my weakness for kindness or kindness for weakness. That's just like way too late in the game. So I need to be Tammy. Stop being shy.
Yeah, be Tammy.
Yeah, and I think I need
Be
to.
you. Always be you, girl.
I know, but I need to deal with my wrath just a little bit and calm me down just a little bit. Maybe have a hot chocolate with a splash of vodka, and then carry on. It's not to make money on YouTube, but I think I should do it religiously. The only thing I do religiously is breathe. But Beth, have you ever before noticed this absolute split? If you say yes, you're the only person in the world that has. Beside Shayna sees it now, but you can't unsee this. Go ahead.
Yes, I do.
Well,
The
I
answer
want
is
to.
yes.
Can I say something real quick before I forget to tell you? Because I don't want you to hit play. Because
Yes.
I want this screen right here.
Oh, this is perfect.
Since you pointed out that thing and where you say it's got where those curves are kind of in the dark part, that's like its mouth and it's looking at the light side that's on the split. And the split, the whole light side is like a mirror. and it's getting his whole face that you can see there. Like the white side is the reflection of that wicked thing's face.
But
Do you see that?
Ah.
do you perceive it like that only because that's how you see it? I see it exactly like you do, but the opposite. The dark side is more dominant.
It is more dominant, but it's like it's looking at itself on that bright side
It's
or something.
replicating. It's like two puzzle
I
pieces.
see it look it's like it's looking at itself in a mirror, but we're getting to see his whole face in there because I can see two eyes, a nose, and a mouth at the
Yeah,
bottom.
so can I.
It's like he's looking in a mirror. That's I didn't see that before.
But
I
I
can't
guarantee you,
I
I
can't even see that face that I said, "Hey, do you see that face
guarantee
from a while ago?" I can't even see that now.
because
All I
that's
see
Well,
is, oh
self-explanatory.
my
They're
god.
not supposed to focus on one thing. I'm sorry to overtalk you, but don't ever focus on one thing. And I tell people this all the time. You have to focus on the whole picture, and it does shapeshift. You know why? Because
yes.
everything is replicating everything in the whole frame, and everywhere you go, it's just the same thing. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut my mouth. Hannah, 5 minutes to Beth. Period. Go, Beth.
Oh, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I see when Shanna, when you said about the face and the light side, and you saw the eye there. So what you've just described now, the mirror thing, that's what I was seeing from the start, but I didn't see it until you pointed that out.
That is crazy. I didn't see it till China said mirror, and I thought about mirror, and then I saw his face over there.
Watch. It's
Mm.
gonna be in every frame. Y'all can tell me to stop anywhere. Watch. Just at any point in time throughout the entire video. You know what? Let's actually wait 5 minutes. I mean, 1 minute. Just tell me to stop. You're gonna get the same thing. We'll stop at 2:30 counter. That's why the trees match up to the skies, you guys. They all match.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. As above, so below, literally.
Yeah, those layers are still there
I
underneath
just
that filter.
Right there.
All right, it's two. We're gonna stop at 2:30. It's 2:09. We can stop anywhere.
Great footage, Beth.
Hmm.
Yeah, this was one of the goodies. This was a real epic one.
You guys, if you love Beth like I do, and come on now, we all have earned our subs, each and every one of us, but Beth should have double our subs with her heart energy, her work, her dedication, her determinability. If y'all don't mind, just add her name in your description box like I did. Guarantee somebody gonna click on it. Oh, I went to 2:40. All right, we'll stop right here. We're just gonna stop. If you look
Oh,
at it,
this is a good place. This is a real good place to
if
stop.
ladies, I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna shut up and let y'all talk about yourself. You see this pattern that goes right here against the blue.
Mm.
Against the blue because it is two, right? Now look at it opposite. It's the same. It's the puzzle. I
Yeah,
guarantee you this tree is patented in here somewhere. Oh, it's right here actually. Wait a minute. Wait. Gotta find. And you know what? You start to look at it in such a 3D level that you think you have on those glasses that you wore at the theater back in the 80s. Seriously, it gets like that. Like really
yeah,
gets like that.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
yeah. And
I
I'm
know.
hearing you. I'm hearing you, China. I know exactly what you're saying. I
It's
see. I see all these levels, and then if you look at it, if you pan out and look, you see one huge big entity or a face. Pan into that, and there's another split two entities, and then hundreds of them inside that.
and it just makes you think not only do we live in a matrix, is it a mirrored matrix?
I want
Yeah,
to say
wow.
goodnight to Monarch. She's going to sleep.
Who is going to sleep? I'm sorry. Good
Monarch butterfly.
night. Good night, dear.
Bye,
I shall
Monarch.
see you tomorrow. Your videos are still here on the playlist. Drop your link before you go, Monarch, because I have Shanna hemmed up. Also,
I just dropped Beth's link in the chat, and I'll drop Monarch's too.
yeah. Do you
I
see
got a
how
sub.
Go ahead, Beth.
Audio Skywatcher, thank you.
He's so awesome. Him and revealing, I feel a connection. And guys, y'all ain't never heard me talk like this before. But I feel a connection, a true, strong, genuine connection. I'm not talking about my ladies. I already have my ladies in the pod. Oh, y'all are in the pod. I don't. There's no more ladies coming my way. As far as being close to me, you can't even introduce yourself to me and make me feel like you're going to be a part of who I am today. But Monarch's one of them, of course. You lady, everybody in here now are. But it's something about audio and revealing, guys. I don't know what it is. I've never seen them, never met them. I've never even heard their voices. But there's something about these two gentlemen that I went and checked out their channels, and y'all know it's been a long time. I literally was all over audio's crap today, like on there. There's something about revealing that something is keeping me from you revealing, because as I went to your channel today, guess what happened? My phone just wants to overheat. I took this iPhone, I downloaded CPU coolants, whatever. Nothing was working. I restored the whole thing, got rid of videos and stuff that wasn't uploaded to the cloud and all of that. So it's working a little better, but it's still overheating. So my question to you ladies, by recognizing this, did you recognize it because someone of my nature, like I love you guys, you're like my sister. If anybody else would have pointed that out to you, I'm going somewhere with this. If anybody else that you didn't know was to say Shanna or Beth, if you look at it from this side and you know, like I did, and y'all got it, would you entertain that?
Who's going first?
You are going
Okay,
first. I'm trying to grab links.
Go ahead, Beth. All yours.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask you so I can understand the question. Are we still talking about what you were talking about, the mirror effect?
Well, that I'm leading up to that. The thing is what I worry about and what I see a whole lot of is people not being able to express how they feel about a photo, about a mural, or about hell, it could be walking in the airport. It doesn't matter. People have they have problem dealing with reality. So if a young person was to come up to you today and they were to tell you this and you were ignorant of it, I know it's a bad actor's question. Whoever's listening to me, he knows who he is. I'm trying to prove a point. I know you ladies are going to help me out with that. I just can't put his business out there. This is why I don't like emails. I don't check it that often because of this reason. If a young kid was to come up to you right now, Beth, could he deter you from, if he was to say, "Oh, you crazy lady, there is no way that you see that dragging up, that type." How would you go about responding to him?
Okay, it's really funny that you say that, because I have this week had an incident where somebody who was close to me sent through some pretty nasty stuff by text, and as if God was there ready.
Beth, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, as if God was ready to help me out, to back me up, because the person said, "Oh, there's the hook and the moon's come off. Oh, we're all going to die," just to take the mickey out of me. And I was like, I'm just going to ignore that. And then the very next day, there were hooks everywhere in the footage. So you know what? I come up with this idea. I might undress one of those hooks.
No, come back where you were. Come back where you were. You were just there. Come back up a little bit.
What do you mean?
Wherever you just were with your voice, yeah, I could hear you clearly.
Okay, can you hear me here?
Not like I did before. Come a little closer. Push the mic up to your mouth.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Much better. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll stay right here. Anyway, so I come up with this idea because it's winter here at the moment, and there's snow on the ground, frost on the ground in a lot of places, and here's one of those places. So I thought, I'm just going to send a still picture and say, I found this in my garden.
Yeah, I'm losing you with this. Beth, if you ruin this story for me, I'm going to come to New Zealand with a suitcase. Put it like closer to your mouth. However you just had it, I could hear you clearly. Other than that, you keep drifting.
Can you hear me now? Because I'm not moving.
Come up a little bit more.
Okay, can you hear me now?
That's good. Don't move. Okay, go.
Okay. Okay. So I come up with this idea, and I thought I'll send through a still picture of one of these hooks.
Hello?
Oh,
I was gonna say, darn it, we lost her. What the heck?
It's like we just got it good. Okay, Beth, I'm sorry. Start over one more time. Be still, because you know what? Satan is working through you right now. He's like, you can't tell her
no,
this because I'm itching
hi,
for it.
hi, hey, sorry, the
It's
phone
okay. No,
went,
don't
and
apologize for him.
yeah. Anyway, so I thought I'll send through a still picture of one, and then have them come back and say, "Oh, that's a tractor towing chain or something like that,"
Right.
because that's exactly what it looked like. And then I've got you. It's like, really? Is that what you see? Well, guess what? That's the sky.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're
So
already putting them, yeah, you're putting them in a position that they don't have a choice. You're not giving them a choice. You're just putting them on the
yeah,
spot. Be like, what? Oh, that's fabulous.
yeah. Oh, so you see a chain, do you? Oh, guess what? That's the sky.
That's excellent.
Mm.
That is excellent.
So yeah,
No,
I've been put in the position before where I've gone, okay, you look there, I'm going to take a photo, and then I'll do something, like I'll just do something quick, like raise the contrast and drop brightness or something like that, and then you tell me what you see, and they can't deny it on the spot.
mm-mm. But overall, though, so you had some kind of trickery. There was a trickery to that. I like the way you use reverse psychology on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not
With
telling
some
them what they're
personality
seeing.
types you have to.
How often do you get that up there in New Zealand?
Well, there's a lot of cognitive dissonance here, and there's quite a firm ignorance. For example, people, a lot of people are saying that Jacinda Ardern, oh, she's done really good for us. Look, we haven't got COVID in the country. She contained it really well. And I'm sitting there going, she's put money into the Clinton Foundation, so that she can pull it out for this moment, and it's all a big plan. But that no one will hear. No one will hear it. They block you. They just go, no, that's, call you crazy, or just no, no, don't see that. Yeah.
Do a lot of people in New Zealand actually pay attention to CNN? Do they?
Yes.
Aren't you miserable there? You have to be.
um, I believe, just from what I've seen and a lot of what I've looked at, that New Zealand's pretty up there as far as being demonic. There's a lot of witchcraft here. There's a lot of practicing dodgy stuff going on. We've got Queenstown, which is 2 hours drive from me, and that inhabits all of Bill Gates. I'm pretty sure he is a regular. If not, he's got a home over there somewhere. The Clintons. Who else?
The whole blood. I mean, they all have the same bloodline, right?
Yeah, yeah, and they're all cozying in Queenstown, so they're very close to me.
So
And
is that
the
so?
the
That's
mayor
like
of
where they go.
Queenstown is linked in with Bill Gates, and they've taken
What
over all the local airports. They've taken them over.
do you feel
They've,
that frequency though in your skies?
oh yeah,
You
yeah,
have
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. I do. Yeah.
Shannon, have you ever had, like, I know this is going to be like a sci-fi movie, but Shannon, have you ever had like the one day where you're having a great sky day and all of a sudden, like someone would come over, no names, no, it don't have to be in-laws, it don't have to be best friend, it don't have to be neighbor, but they come over, all of a sudden your sky changes when you do.
Oh yes.
I have. I want Shannon to answer. You and I have talked about this before, but I think Shannon's ready to answer.
Well, I do have to say this. I hate it when like I'm having a great sky day and somebody shows up and I'm like, I really want to be
Is Shan
recording
there?
right now. But you know, that actually does happen. Like I'll be watching the skies and sitting outside, and then I look up like
Hey,
30 minutes later, after, and it's totally different, like completely different. That
it's gone
actually
all
happened
quiet.
today. Today that happened.
Me too. It happened to me today.
Can you hear? Oh, I can hear you now, China. Can you hear Shanna?
Yeah, I can hear Shannon. I can hear both of you.
No, I
Can,
can't hear Shanna.
You can?
Beth, you can't hear me?
Can you hear her now? Go.
Beth, can you hear me, baby?
No, I can only hear you, China.
Well, this did you not hear her say, "Beth, can you hear me, baby"? That wasn't me. That was her.
Yeah, no. Oh, was it?
We sound very much
Okay,
alike,
cool.
Beth.
It's just that it went quiet. It went completely quiet for ages.
Look, Beth, I'm check one, China, and she's gonna do check two, Shanna. Go, Shanna.
Okay, check two. I have totally had it happen. It happened to me today. Literally, I'm sitting outside. I've been outside all day by myself, and my son comes home from work, and then my husband comes outside, and I look up again, and the skies are completely different. Two different people came out, and it went from like super puffy white clouds, and I could see like the clouds behind those that were those, clouds that I call the clouds that don't belong there. There's like the weird clouds, and then the white puffy clouds started disappearing, and the other ones started like merging together and making this like serpentine. Anyway, yeah.
It's all energy, and it goes like literally. We could title our days. Like I could title my skies if I wanted to. It just depends on my mood, who interrupted my mood, or one who angers you, rules you. That is so true to life. I mean, it can be the paper boy accidentally hit you in the face with a newspaper. And
Oh,
you know what I'm
God.
saying? You can't let things. What would Jesus do? I know, I understand the bracelet. What would Jesus do? Jesus would have been like, "Oh, it's okay, son, no problem." In my head, I'd have been like, "Next time ain't when. Why would you know when I'm standing right here?"
Hey, I gotta say, I just read audio Skywatcher's comment. He said, "How many times have you had the police called on you for watching the skies bait? 3 times for him, and one pullover."
One once for me, and my best friend was in on it. She didn't even take it. She told me don't film in Walmart's parking lot, and I said, "Look, she's deceased now. Shouts out to my girl Brandy." But she was like, I was like, "Let's make a deal from now on. You only bring me to Walmart. If I want to come, don't beg me to come because I don't go to Walmart. I just don't. I'm not saying I'm being biased by it. I just don't." Um, so I was like, "You can drop me off there in the Walmart because you can see the sky like phenomenally there. Like, oh, it's perfect.
I
Walmart, you can guarantee to get something because it's such negative energy." And then we could talk about, Charles, Walt, not Charles, but we could talk about the Walton family. We could talk about who owned Walmart. We could talk about introverting it into Walmart to martial law. We could do all that. That's how old school. What you do is you go film over a Walmart.
know. Yes, don't know how many times I've made videos in Walmart parking lot.
Oh, I got the nighttime orbs. I got the UFO. I got all of that. That's one time when
I'm going. Sorry, I got to step away for a minute. My dog is like begging me to take him out.
and then you give him a hug for me and say, "Hi, puppy."
So I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna put my headphones down, okay?
Okay, no problem.
I'm cutting in and out. I can hardly hear. Like I couldn't hear Shanna still.
Are you sure you can't hear Shannon? You're not hearing both of us?
No, I'm not hearing both of you. So what I should do is leave for 5 minutes and come back because I've
Okay.
got some people picking up dogs anyway.
Okay, well, you go ahead and do that, Shannon. You go ahead and do that. Take a break. That's what we'll do. I'm just going to let the playlist play. I love
I
y'all.
will be back. I will be back.
Okay, Shannon, you too. You'll be back. You'll be back. In the name of Yeshua. Jesus. Let's get it, ladies. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. See you in a minute. Yep, and yep, in just a minute, as soon as I turn up you may hit play. See you in a minute, guys. Late night, ChinaMrsJones. Oh snap! Look what I just did. And by the way, did I just go to the other video? Damn it! This video right here, I didn't even know you had it up, Beth. I know you're probably listening from afar, but keep listening. I didn't know you had this up until I saw Chief Strongbow. Chief Strongbow showed this, and when he did, what did it do? What did it do, everybody? It proved my relativity when I talked about the serpent around the halo. This proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is a serpent. Now he might be one of the heads of the seven-headed serpent. He might be wrapped around, double jointed. I don't damn know. Eating his own tail, it doesn't matter. They grow it back anyway. Just saying, this proves it without a doubt. Thank you, my sister, and I'll be right back. Un momento. Just saying, I can't make this up. Everybody, I'm sorry, I got excited. Well, I'm gonna explain to you why they see nothing. Just a minute. Oh, I so want to chop this up. I just have to.
Oh my God.
I'm trying so hard.
That's so hard. Like to unsee after you said mirror. I cannot unsee that now.
No, and you never will. But check this out. This is an aurora boreal. But check this, Shanna. I swear, these serpents they go from bird heads to serpent heads.
Does it look like it's coming right at you?
Sometimes. Now that's the difference, because no matter where you look at it, it's not going to make any sense. It's always going to be 3D. Everything is always 3D. It's either coming across or it's coming at. You know, and
yeah, that looks like something out 3D right there, and it's got like a succubus head, like face thing. Oh my God!
Look at it in its entirety. This right here is a bird head. See here, like here's the eye.
Well, I can't see your cursor, but that's because I'm in YouTube right now.
Okay, well here's his beak. This is like his beak. You'll watch it tomorrow. Here's his long beak, and here's his head. It goes all the way. This is his neck. This is his eye. But it just so happens it's so lined up that it looks like he has spikes, but it's my background. Anywho, this never changes. This is a serpent, and it goes smaller and smaller and smaller. You can look at the outside, like I'm looking at the huge aurora boreal right now, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you continue to look closer to the boy, see, it's changing right now. It's just it's the same thing, but smaller and smaller and smaller, which is equal opposite. That blue significantly connects to that darkness. They connect so much. It's unbelievable. That's what that like the I get chills when I talk about the tree that the Pope sits up under, right? It's doing the exact same thing, Shanna. Mirroring. You're the one that brought up mirroring to me about it, remember?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's finish this.
But I only say that we're going to disagree on that. That's something we're still going to disagree on.
I found the Arthur. I found the YouTuber who did all of the mirroring. Yes, he shows you the mirror, but he shows you the beforehand. Anyway, what he's doing is the same thing we're doing. He's showing people ahead of time by using mirroring because that's what we should have been using the whole time. I didn't know what mirroring was until last year. That's what
You've heard of the ink block test, right? The Rorschach test? Because that's basically what it is.
Yes, this is what I've been saying. Remember, sometimes I would say, guys, remember in the movies when a kid, when a small child had to go to therapy for whatever reason, it could have been.
And they're like, "What do you see?"
The first thing you get the butterfly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Butterfly, but what is that other thing? And this is how I try to teach people. Like, God, please, oh, Shannon, you're so awesome. It's the champagne glass. It's a champagne glass, but if you look at it like a champagne glass, you'll see that. But on the outside, it's two faces.
Uh-huh.
That's how I try to tell people to invert the way they think. Don't just use a filter. Once you use a filter and you start recognizing that, yo, that blue is so much more significant than that white. So it's actually, go ahead.
It's just like, do you remember? Did you ever see any of those little cutouts? There, people would leave certain letters.
Yeah,
that would say it would say Jesus, but you would, if you could only see it if you looked at it from the way you're talking about, because it would leave the blank spaces in the letters, and then, but if you looked at it from far away, you see Jesus. You know, the not Jesus face, but the word Jesus. You know, and I had a shirt when I was in school that said "School sucks," and it was written that way, where you couldn't tell it said "School sucks." But my principal was at one end of the hall when I was coming out of the bathroom and saw that from the other end of the hall, and he put me in detention because he was like, "I seen what your shirt said," and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Why do you think it is that we've always been steered away from mirroring, from witchcraft to everything else? Cover your mirrors before we'd figure this out. This is how y'all do it. Why can't we do it like this? This is a grand finale, Shanna. The fact that we can look at it in a whole different, it's not just a heads-on projection. It's not just a 3D projection. This is like heads-on puzzle pieces fitting all together.
What? Do you still watch Travis, Dirty Rotten Scoundrel?
No, I haven't seen him in a while. What's going on there?
Because you know he does a lot of mirroring with his skies. He'll like take half of the screen of his sky and mirror it, and it's like this amazing, like great. You know what? I will post a link to Travis's video.
Yeah. You know, Madman does the same thing, right?
Yeah, Madman does the same thing.
When I first started watching Madman's channel, I was like, what is this dude doing? Why is he showing us the obvious? I mean, literally, wasn't biased, but I was just like skeptical. Like, okay, well, nope, he's doing less work, you know, just being biased. And then I figured out, like, every freaking thing he did, I've noticed something every time. And I'm like, whoa,
because it's like you see like different. It's like only half of something is up there, and that's why I think you talk about the split too, because it's like you're only seeing half of the image or something.
It's just like the split in the sea, you know, where it looks like, you know, there's oil on one side and water on the other. Those seas, I don't know what they are, but they're splitting. I don't care what you tell me. That line is very significant and intact with the one. When y'all see the split sky, you're going to see it in 4 ways. And I used to think it was just 2 ways. I thought it was like, if you look at it, say that I'm in South Carolina, right? But I'm on the East Coast. If you looked at it from east to west, it would be split, right? But now, guys, I started noticing like a third or fourth of my movement. I'd be like, whoa, there's another split sky. And then I would notice, whoa, I'm seeing a fourth of, boy, this thing is split, Shanna. East, west, south, north, and vice versa. It's
4 corners, 4 different quadrants.
But 2 are intersecting with each other on the inside is what I'm looking at.
I gotta tell you something from today, and you're probably gonna initially say, well, that's not relevant, but I happen to think this might be something relevant, okay? Well, it's very stupid and mundane. But I was when was the last time you blew bubbles? You know, like out of like bubbles that go out in the air. You know.
My daughter's seven. My youngest was 17, so probably she was 10.
Okay, been a while. Same for me. It's been a while since I blew bubbles, but I blew bubbles today for the puppy dog to chase because he loves to play with bubbles. So
Oh,
I was
Shanna,
blowing bubbles.
Shanna, hold on 1 second. Relentless Maverick. Oh,
Relentless Maverick.
let me tell you something. Where's my tablet? On this,
I just visited their channel today.
listen, on this tablet, I just wrote, what's up, Relentless? The Relentless is one of my WSO guys, babe, back in the day. I want to show you. Oh, this is, woo! This is where you got to take the Holy Ghost and shake her out through your fingertips. Like, I know you've been in those churches, right? A new church or whatever you go to and be like, why are they dancing so crazy? Like, why are they screaming like out of tone? Like, is that, tongues or whatever that? No, I caught the Holy Ghost and I couldn't get her out of me. The only way to do it was to shake her on her fingertips and be like, oh, that synchronicity. And that's what Relentless. Anyway, where's my list? I have her list.
That is crazy. Relentless. That is exactly what I watched. Was the egg thing you did?
This is the same. Where is it? It's here. Oh, it's on the
I
list.
I want to finish telling you while you're looking. Is
Go ahead.
that when I blew the bubbles today,
Uh-huh.
I noticed half of them were pink and half of them were blue. Half of them were like having, how they have that shimmer
Mm-hmm.
where you can see like the color of them. They were like half pink and half blue, and I don't know why they would do that because they're all like in my same perspective, kind of, And it was like totally random. It wasn't like a split. It was like just half of them were blue and half of them were pink. And I don't know what would cause that. And I don't know if anybody in the chat has anything to offer to help me with that. But I think
it's one of your signs. It's one of your signs, not ours. It's one of your signs for you to ask this question because you already know what it is. You're not ever going to get rid of, no matter how you try to simplify it, no matter how many times you try to say, well, that's a little cricket line there. That's not exactly, they're exactly alike. Your whole entire life from here on out will be exactly alike. And then you're going to get to where when you shower, you're going to be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what it just comes to be even. I shit you not. It happens, but Shanna, the main thing is, let's watch this video and then we can get really serious. But Relentless, I can't believe that you are here. How is your girlfriend? I miss you. I love you. I adore you. And you're on a list that I was going to ask for you guys to watch the very next video. Look how God works.
This is so fortuitous, weird, because literally I just met Relentless's channel. I just went to their channel today. I'd never seen them before.
Really? You don't know who Relentless Maverick is. He's like,
no, I never heard of him till today.
I've been on the show with him. He's been on the show with me on WSO. Are you serious? Praise
I am serious. So that's weird that he just pops up in the chat tonight.
And I haven't talked to him in I don't know how long. I just wrote down his name tonight. I'll show you the list. He's on a list of people that I want. Oh, this is so good. This is real life, people. I'm not acting. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm straight.
Walt said maybe it's the amount of destiny of curated particles in different regions, Shanna.
Lots of them.
Is that to do with the bubbles? I think that may be what he's talking about.
I got something for your bubbles. You didn't see my orb video from today, did you? I'm gonna go back to Relentless. Relentless. He just you know what he did? He came in on WSO like a smooth ready, a smooth rider. He was just like, he got up in there and he's so down the earth. He's so down to earth, him and his girlfriend. And I thought for a minute, I thought he's going to be like some Roger Paul. I did, because I helped Roger get to where Roger Paul is today, and he's still playing extra. But Maverick, he's really good friends with Russ. Our Scouts today. The same group. But he's good. All right. But I wrote him down on the list today as people who should see this video coming up after we watch this. Maverick, Sit back, give me a minute. I want you to see this video because I want you, Maverick, to take it to Steve, to take it to Russ, take it to Naughty Beaver. I got a whole list of these people.
Naughty Beaver.
Even these are my folks from, like, I know if I said this back
I
in
know Naughty Beaver, yeah.
they would have been like, you know what, China, you're just crazy. No, now they know I've established my platform. I worked for this. Everything I have, I worked for by airtime and being embarrassed and being ashamed of. But you gonna be my key to getting it to everybody. I mean, oh, who else? Who am I? Dave Dobbs, him, and who was it that used to come on WSO with me? It was that I can't think of his name. Anyway, we're gonna play this video. I'm gonna get the whole thing right now. I'm gonna show it to y'all. This is God. Welcome, Relentless. Shanna, what made you go to his channel before I hit play?
OG. I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. Ojibwan.
You mean
27 posted a picture of his egg orb on his community post. He posted a picture and said, "Hey, go check out my friend Relentless Maverick." And then I went to the comments, seeing Relentless Maverick, went to his channel. That's how I found him through. I found him through Kenny G.
That is so insane crazy. That is so crazy. Oh my God.
It's like, man, the connections and crazy stuff. It's like, whoa.
And here I was upset. Like I'm almost didn't go live tonight, but I was like, you know what? I'm showing my face. I'm showing this shine because God's got plans for me, and I'm about to show y'all too. Everybody needs to be seen for what you are, and what you stand for. But we're gonna, yeah. Relentless, welcome. WATL. Shanna, you do not have to work tonight. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the video, okay? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh, did you check your mail today?
I did. Don't go postal.
Serious? It wasn't there? Oh, I'm going postal at the post office tomorrow. Damn, your SD card should be there by now. Coming up next, y'all, my question, my little despair for the day. I need y'all to help me out with that. It's the guy in the lens flare.
I love this being music.
Yeah, me too. I keep getting demonetized, so I'm trying to do less music.
Oh, girl, that sucks because I was wanting to post a video for you today.
Oh, on my live streams? Hold on. Sorry, I'm talking to Mary. On my live streams, I could care less. I'm gonna do this. This is what I do. But on my
it's a song by a guy that sings a song, but he's got like 186,000 subscribers. But I showed his video on my live stream and it's still up.
Look what we stopped at.
I see.
Oh, that's crazy.
And you don't have to pause through this because it's not like there's somebody talking and narrating through it or nothing,
Yeah, but people will lose sight of what they're looking at if we keep talking because we talk about
Oh, look at that. Oof.
Yeah, the whole damn halo. Let me go check this list, make sure anyone wants one more.
Because I really want you to hear this song.
Is it the one you dropped for me last night?
I can't remember what it's called. Possibly.
Is it by Enigma?
No, not that one.
Well, I think that, hold on. Who is this? I want to give him credit. Oh, I did it again. Golly, I get confused.
I know there is a place for us to be.
Alien surveillance, and he or she did. They answered me back tonight, YouTube, and they said I could use this. So shouts out to Alien Surveillance. Let's check out the channel. He or she, I don't know who that is. Yeah, there it is. Oh, We're Really Not Known can drop a link because it came from his channel, and I went from his channel and checked with her. He or yeah. He said yeah. So
How far back was this?
what do you mean?
Because I'll drop the link for you.
It's in the playlist. I'll drop the playlist.
If you get a playlist, they cannot, because you're already giving them credit for it. And when you post it to when it's posted, if you have the playlist in your description, they cannot do anything because you've given credit where the credit is due.
They have been getting me since day one, and they still get me. They get me for every time I go live with you. They get me no matter what I do, and I'm okay with that because I'll get over that. That's what I'll do. But all right, I'm dropping it in the playlist. Coming up next, you guys. If Shannon don't have it after this Shannon's video, then we're gonna talk serious talk. I'm like gonna look in the camera and all.
Okay, can I drop the link to that song I want you to play?
No, Shannon, never. Of course you can. I love you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Where's Beth? Let's get it.
Wow.
Another place where we'll be understood. Cause that's all I ever wanted, all we'll ever need.
Woo!
A place that makes us happy and free. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. I will wait for you until the time has come. I'll be waiting for the moment when our love lights up the sky. I'll be waiting to go there with you, so get ready for the ride. I'll be waiting for the moment when our love lights up the sky. I'll be waiting.
Okay, sorry, I posted the link twice because the first time I forgot to put the guy's name, but I put his name with the second link.
Shame on you for putting it twice. How dare you put it twice? I got my list. Uh-oh.
I will wait for you until the time has come. I'll be waiting for the moment when our love lights up the sky.
I don't know why I'm buffering.
It's not buffering on the YouTube end.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for the moment when our love lights up the sky. I'll be waiting.
Hey, you guys, if y'all are listening from afar, I don't know why you just don't check in, smack the thumbs up, or smack the thumbs down. It doesn't matter to me. I need to know that you're there. Let me see what kind of audience I'm drawing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thumbs are thumbs.
Yeah, just
whether they're up or down. Do you see that huge eye, by the way, right in the middle of the screen right now?
Yeah, well, yeah, this one, you got that one, and you got with the third eye.
There's like, yeah, I see many.
Mm-hmm.
That one, very, yeah.
In the book of Enoch, it comes back where one time Enoch talks about the beauty of God was like all seeing eyes everywhere, like hundreds and thousands and millions of eyes. I just recently researched that.
There's not a reason why you should be afraid. I promise I'll be there when you need me to. 'Cause that's A place that makes us happy.
That
Temporary,
looks like ET.
I see ET a lot. Elliot.
I'll wait for you until
Oh,
time has gone. I'll be waiting.
See how he
I
says
thought
I'm waiting. Go ahead.
I thought of something today. ET. What does that stand for?
E.T. Elliot Thompson. That's my son's name.
Okay, yeah. I used to work for a guy named ET too.
Extraterrestrial. That's what it says.
Extra terrestrial. What does terrestrial mean?
Beings like here. Extra means coming.
Here. Terrestrial means like here.
Yeah.
Well, I thought of that today, literally today. That's so weird. I just seen ET. But uh what if that term actually is telling us truth and
Right.
it's extra, like there's more land, extraterrestrial, like there's extra out there.
Yeah.
And these things we do see are like the, you know, mixed, what do they call them? I can't think of that word right now.
You're on the
You know,
right. Look,
like
look.
Nephilim and stuff. You know, what if the Nephilim are coming from down around our outer borders from the extra land?
Or like Satan's not coming from above. I mean, from below, he's coming from above because everybody continues not to read that verse. I don't even know what verse it is, where he clearly states that he will go lay upon beneath God's throne to feel like him, to be like him. So he's right here.
Oh, he's right here.
He's been right there the whole time. He's not coming from beneath the earth. Sheol is
He's
down there, true enough, but that's where God's going to put him. That's what the pit is. Because people are like, if Satan
yeah,
comes out of
he's
the
the
earth,
prince of heaven right now. He's the prince of the sky.
power, air. But you have to look at it theologically, just like that, theologically. Look at it.
Citizen in Gotham's in the house.
Hi, Satan. COD. You want to join? We're just having fun tonight. I'm about to show that video. I don't know if you saw it. But it's the orb. I mean, it's the thing walking on my lens flare there. We're about to get really gravy. But
The thing walking on your lens flare. But I really want you to play that song, girl.
I'm really gonna play it. Drop me the link. You dropped it?
I already did.
Okay. What were we just talking about? I gotta get that out of my head.
Oh.
Help me out, Wanda.
God. What were we talking about? Somebody tell us.
We're so bad.
Oh, because Satan is the prince of the air.
Right? But then we were talking about he's the prince of the power, prince of everything. But it was before that. I'll think of it. As soon as Mary lets go of my hand, she got me by hand right now.
Hey, is Mark awake or is he passed out?
Mark is knocked out. Can you see him? He's like over there.
I can't see him, but if he was awake, I wanted to tell him, guess who was on my channel last night? Joe Cool.
Who's Joe Cool? Hey, Joe Cool. How you doing, Joe Cool? You on Shannon's channel? Yeah, and I wasn't. Thanks for the shout out, Shannon. I was playing.
Hey, you wouldn't probably know Joe Cool. He's a First Amendment auditor, but like a cop watcher, you know, and he came on my channel last night. It was really cool.
How'd that go? What did y'all talk about?
Oh, he wasn't like on my channel. He just was in the chat while I was live, and it was cool because he was only there for a second because he's got a pretty big channel. He's in Chicago and he does a lot of cop watching, so he's like a pretty big channel. All the cops know him in Chicago.
Like when, recently, and you know, I think God, whenever we start to lose faith in our channels or faith in the people that we're trying to reach, I truly think that He comes up with some kind of scenario just to keep you interested. Like when you said that, you know, what crossed my mind is ODD. Like I can't believe he hasn't been in my chat room lately, but he's been like commenting on my videos, you know, commenting on my work, and even I don't even have a Twitch no more. That's how you found me on Twitch. That was like years ago. But it just gives you a little bit more confident not because of the popularity. Let's not get that twisted. It's not because of that 15 minutes of fame. It's because somebody who has worked so much harder than you have, so much harder,
watches your stuff.
Yeah, and like Chief, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. You cannot deny You watch celebrities, and this is what ticks me off. You watch celebrities, oh, they got one song. They had to do this, they had to do that. All of a sudden, they got platinum. Yeah, you go ahead and just cheer, and you pay $500 for a seat while they do whatever. Let me tell you what's so much better is having somebody in a community that actually starts to believe or starts to see things the way you do. The communication right there, so much better than paying for a damn ticket to wait for somebody on stage to communicate with you while you watch them.
Yes.
Pay for that $1,000 costume they got on and their backup dancers. I was one of them. Paying way too much money, spending your time sitting here watching it at the stage, or better yet, your young kids, where you're standing outside the damn stadium worried about them because you already know what it is. You should have let them go to the first damn place. Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
no, Joe Cool he's a cool Joe because he's one of those. He's like he breaks out his camera when he sees a cop going into action, and he just starts recording. And if he sees something going wrong, and the cops treating somebody bad, he's like, "Yo, what's up, cat? You need to back off." One of that.
He communicates with them on their level. We have to do that wherever we go in life. If I go to the grocery store, these people wear a mask, I'm gonna have to communicate on their level. Or I could just bitch all day long and try to prove my point. I'm gonna wind up in jail or dead. So
I'm gonna wind up in jail or dead too.
we have to adapt to our habitat eventually, only by wearing. If they want me to wear it so I can go feed my family or whatever, I'm gonna go do that. But if you want a needle in my arm, no.
I went to Walmart a week ago, and they are implementing that you have to wear a mask to shop there now.
First
And
like, no, what happened?
and the lady had a little umbrella and chair and a table and everything, and she's like, "Hello, ma'am, blah blah blah. Welcome to Walmart. You got to wear a mask. It's mandatory by their statutes, blah blah blah. If you don't have one, we'll provide you with one." And I was like, "No, thank you, I'm good." And I just kept on walking, and I walked into the store, went to the service desk because I had to put money on a card, and nobody messed with me. I went through the store. I talked to probably 5 different Walmart employees, and I did not have a mask on, and nobody gave me shit.
What would you have done if they did?
I was shaking the whole time I was at the service desk that lady was going to chase me in the store. The one that I walked by and said, "No, thank you, I'm good." I was shaking when I was handing the money over, like I had like Parkinson's,
Don't you find it absolutely absurd that I don't have the right
I don't want to put a mask on because I want to show people it's okay to not wear a mask.
There's so many catch-22s though. It's like the 4 corners of the earth. You don't know where they start or where they begin because these people are one day they make it look like it's not okay to wear a mask. The next day it's okay to wear a mask. I mean, hell, the president just started wearing one.
Exactly. I know, girl.
And it just don't see how people, until I talk to Giggles too, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Until I talked to her about these nanobites, I didn't have an understanding, or I was nowhere near clarity of why don't these people get it. I mean,
but a mask ain't gonna keep you from getting that crap.
And then you look at it like, y'all are the one delirious. I'm actually seeing. I'm actually acknowledging. And the more you acknowledge, the more you see. But you got to have faith. You have that Holy Trinity. I didn't even know about the Trinity growing up.
Have you ever heard of Jesus Freak Computer Geek?
No.
No? Well, he's got a really good channel. He's like connected with Photo Helix, bunch of channels you probably know. Anyway, he went into Walmart the other day and they told him he had to put a mask on. And he just walked by him and said religious exemption, and they were like, "Oh, okay, go on in." Religious exemption, not even a medical exemption.
You know what they're doing there? What they're doing is they're making it easy for him right now. But there's going to be a day he's going to walk up in there just like they cut off all these government checks. There's going to be a day he's going to walk up in there. They're going to say no. And then he's going to argue and say, but I've been here before. And wait a minute, where's that lady or that gentleman? I've done this before. And it starts a whole, then give him a little bit of leadway. It's kind of like giving your kids candy up until the age of 3. And then all of a sudden you say, nope, you can't touch that cookie jar. Where I used to tell you you could go all the time. Now you can't go.
Yeah, you're right. It's like give a little bit, take a little bit, give it a little bit, take a bit. And every time they give a little bit, they take more away, and then they give a little bit and they take more away. And it's like the frog in the pot, you slow cook it and it don't jump out.
And then lobster head first. The thing is that people don't get that. They look at it like it's this happens all the time. No big deal. This'll come about. Why is this okay? Why have y'all settled with this is okay? And this is how you're going to be dealt with.
Yeah, because none of what we're going through right now, you guys, is okay. None. And we all know that here.
But everybody's getting paid off. You understand?
Yes, they're getting paid off.
Getting paid by your government. Food stamps went up. All these stimulus checks went up. Child support got taken out.
People are making more on unemployment than they were working. So why would they want to go back to work? They'd rather just stay on unemployment.
And I tell you what, if you were a bad daddy or a bad mother and you didn't pay your child support, they got that child support. The government done paid them off for you. Easy peasy. And now they're talking about the next check, which I will be a part of this check because I was added on as a dependent, but I'm 17 and older, so I didn't get nothing.
I didn't get nothing either.
You should get it this time. For whatever reason you didn't. Although it's supposed to be squashed, but it's supposed to be a lot bigger. I don't care, government. Just help me get my camper that y'all sadly took away from me. Yeah.
I want to say hi to Where Is My Hope is in the chat.
Where is my hope? Oh my goodness. Can I answer that question for you? Your hope is right there. It's like right to the left of your rib cage.
And Jesus Christ is your hope.
That's right, because he lies within your heart. You gotta accept him. Open up your heart. No, that's a great name, though. I'm just being facetious. But guess what we're about to do? Where did Beth go? It's probably too early in New Zealand. Okay.
I think Beth said she had to go.
Yeah, New Zealand. She's got probably out there
right now. Come over.
Okay. Are you ready, Shannon? Did you see my recent Sandy, stop. She gets this one itch spot, and she only does it for attention. She'll keep itching because she's waiting on me to tell her to stop. Sandy, stop. Okay, here we go. Did you see my recent upload?
No.
Well, we're about to watch that right now, and I'm glad you haven't seen it. Is that you're being honest?
Girl, you know me. I'm nothing but honest.
You had that right. Ooh, they put a basket.
I'm fixing to take you to the bathroom with me.
Oh, Lord, I like watering your tree. Come on. It'll be sufficient. Go ahead. Because I'm screen sharing now. I'm really actually glad that you have not watched this because look.
That way you can get my real reaction.
Yeah, but you're going to want to chop it up. I know you. You're going to be like, what? What we are about to do, you and I right now, we're about to make a bond. And we're going to say, I'm not talking the next, I think it's only 4 minutes. Where am I at? Oh, I can't see it. There's an ad there. I'm not getting paid for. Every day my money goes up and then it goes down. It's like $12 day for yesterday. I'm at like $10 now. I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Oops, can I fix that?
Girl, I took 26 pounds of cans into the recycling center today and I got like $7.
What? That's good.
Is it? I thought it was crap.
Whoa, that's really good. And do you know that people who draw unemployment, if you didn't get unemployment and you collect cans, like if you have a receipt from the department that you went to whenever, where you're scrapping metal or cans, have that receipt and you get checked for that too. You get checked for unemployment. I know one person had a check for unemployment, SSI, for a little $160 thing I check it was because they used to collect cans. Yeah, all of that. Just yeah. So look at what they're doing, especially to the people who are, for once in their life feeling like this is mine. I can go. I don't have to ask anybody to give me something. You don't have to be a panhandler. They took that and gave them the glory just for a minute. Now it's up to that one who had all that money. What you do with it? Did you save it? Did you actually think the government was going to do that forever? It's kind of a wager thing. How you feel about it? I'm mad that they taunted people like that, but it's only because
Well,
they rely on the
I
government.
told Mark he needed to save all that money he was getting because it was so much more than he was used to, and
But I
I
don't know.
was like,
I
"Put
don't
it away, save it."
Why not? But then you have to stop saying this. Then you have people who just, I mean, even people that were worse than Mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they finally got the little bitty car? You know what I'm saying? But the tires are blown on it because it was a lemon. They're thinking, okay, I can replace that instead of buying a whole new car. Type person. You know what I'm saying? Those type people, you are missing out because that money don't last forever.
No, and money don't. Money's money. I know we gotta have it to like get shit done, but girl, I work as little as I can just to scrape by.
But we really don't need the money. They gave it to us, made us trade with it, made us do certain things with it. We didn't need it. And they cut down trees and say, with a pencil, save America. And all of a sudden, it's had a Mandela effect that people are telling me now that money is not made out of trees. It's not made out of paper. Now it's like a cloth of some kind. I don't give a shit. The sun used to be yellow and it's white now. And money used to be literally grew on trees for people to chop down, make it a piece of paper written by a number two pencil. Okay, I feel better right now. Young people will fight with you. Like you
As
don't.
far as I know, money has always been made out of a combination of paper and cloth.
I'm 50. As far as I've known, it was started off as trees. Yeah. Papa, guess who's in the house? You stepped in just in time so I can start this video. I like your input. This is who got us started on the whole. Oh, where'd he go? Shannon dropped off. Papa Gay is the one that got us started on this whole, not so much coincidence, but clarity. Hello, Papa Gay. How you doing?
What's goody? What's going on?
How you been?
I've been hanging in there, just uploading. I'm uploading something to my channel right now. I was on this guy's episode, or actually stream the other night. The guy name is the Scare Performance. Are you familiar with Scare Performance?
I am not, but you're more than welcome to drop that link for us.
Okay, and I love your hairstyle.
Oh, really? Oh my God! You know what I did? I just watched it.
I don't know what
Okay.
happened, girl.
You came on and you went off. I tell you, when I have you two guys up here together, shit happens, but we will get over that. Say hello
Like
to
shit.
Papa.
Who is here?
Papa Gate. You want to call Papa Gate?
Oh, propagate. I thought you said Papa.
I did. That's what I say. The young gentleman that I thought was in his 30s and you corrected me, said, nope, it's 48. Are you 48?
Yeah, at this moment I am.
Well, hello, propagate. That
But
light,
tomorrow,
because I remember I made that mistake of saying the light, and it's that light.
Mm-hmm. Or is it?
no, it's not that light. It's this light.
This light, sorry, I can't read it. It's tiny on my screen.
That's why
It's
I
all
stick.
good.
I'm on phone, so
Have you had any more synchronicities?
Not lately, but I did do a stream recently. That's one of my last streams I did. Have you seen that one where I have a presentation? I showed the examples.
Nope. You can drop that link if you want to. Have you
Gotcha.
seen?
Okay.
Have you seen this one I uploaded today?
Yeah, I seen that video that you did, and I was just wondering about that. I was trying to understand, what are you seeing? You said there's black spots in front of the sun or behind it. What are you using to actually visualize it?
My iPhone. There's no filter there. None. Well, in the actual video, there's none. I enhanced that one just a little bit on the contrast, just so you could see. But if I did a previous video on this same, I call it a guy. It's a dark spot that follows my lens flare. You know what the lens flare is, right? It's that,
But
Right.
Shanna.
okay, what you got on the screen right now? What is causing, like, there's that lens flare, there is a bright light, and that bright light looks like it is causing a shadow on the lens flare. So what the heck is that?
It's not the shadow. This is why I love it that you have not seen this. This is so genuine. I love this. All right. The
And
dark
it's not even causing a circle shadow. It's like causing like a
because
kind of
that's
almost like a cross.
Shanae. Look, that right there, that is the lens flare itself. The outside is the lens array. Okay, look. See
I
this?
know it's the lens flare, but it looks weird.
Look. See this right here where you can't see my cursor, can you? This is what this is. This right here is what's shadowing on my lens flare, which is what? What is the lens flare? Transparent. So look, all right, we're just gonna watch the video. I'm glad you haven't seen it yet. Let's do this, Shanna. I'm so glad you haven't seen it. And let's do this together. Hold on, let me make it big screen. And I called this one Attention Skywatchers from All Walks of Life. Put away your selfish ways and listen. Open your mind. And I'm so glad that you are here, little man. I'll call you little man. I'm so sorry because that's what your name reminds me of. I'm glad you're here to ask questions. Maybe you're going to ask questions for a lot of people. Like a lot of people are scared to ask questions. So maybe you're going to ask a question that everybody else don't want to do. Yep. Let's get it,
Okay.
guys.
Let's get
Let's
it.
get it.
I'm going to explain the video before you see the actual video, and I'm going to really be quiet. Shh. Oh, got to turn it up.
I am relentlessly trying to figure out this guy. This is part of the video you're about to be seeing. Hold on, but see that right there? That makes me sick. I'm gonna zoom in on that for you. Definitely having a stream tonight. This is my topic. Guys,
What the hell?
Look,
okay.
I swear to you.
And you put it in the spot where like the light is his head.
Shanna, you ain't seen shit yet. I'm sitting here sweating like I'm.
She's having eyelashes.
And I was like, "What, Shanna? Shanna's about to say, and you did it." Okay, look, you're gonna have a whole lot of those moments. I can't. I'm so glad you haven't seen it, but you already know. Just got me. Feel me? Don't say nothing
Yeah.
else.
I'll
You're
try. I will try. I will try.
I know. Please do so. Just pinch your big toe or something.
The video you're about to
It's
be
hard.
seeing.
I know. It was hard for me when I did it.
Makes me sick. I'm gonna zoom in on that for you. Definitely having a stream tonight. This is my topic. Guys, that dude right there, do you see that black spot right here? He's walking, okay? He's coming up from the right up there. He's coming out of a tube. And this dude is walking. Sorry.
Might as well be walking on the sun. Do, 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 do. Sorry.
See where he came from?
You missed it. You did not see it. Hold on.
See that?
Oh, I didn't miss it.
No more walking on this. Anything else you just want to get out your system like right now? Just get it out.
I'm good. I'm turning my mic up so you cannot hear me. I'm like just flipping it. I'm flipping it up.
You're turning it. Okay, gotcha. Shh.
See that, guys? He just got spit out of something. See? It pulls back in.
I totally see it spitting out. I see that. Oh my god.
Comes out, has wings, drops the wings, and
Shanna.
starts walking.
Shh.
People, something is going on. Stranger than strange. I get it. But this is my calling. I'm walking with the Holy Spirit here, and I need y'all to trust me. Not only that, there has to be some reward around us. It was all the way around.
And that's not on my channel. This is in my albums. Hold on. I got something more for you, Shanna. Let me get over here real quick. We can talk until I get over there. I'm sorry. Just hit the blunt. Now, what you saw is
I seen that. I seen it.
okay.
It
Did
was
you?
like some kind of like very faint little white thing came and like dropped him off or put him there. It was so weird. That was so weird.
Do you not? Do you remember about 6 months ago? I guess. Um, I talked about this thing. I said, "What in the hell?" I mean, the video's on my channel. I don't know where it is, but I said, "What the hell is this black spot?" I said, "A hole." It looked like a hole that was in. I'm screen sharing. It looked like a hole that was in or my lens flare, and I'm like, how in the hell can there be a hole in my lens flare? And as I did further research, discovered that it wasn't a hole; it's a damn shadow of something else. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It was a shadow of something else that's reflecting on my lens flare. Where?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen it. I that's so crazy.
But you don't remember the one I did like 6 months ago on that
No.
my son's patio, and I was like, "Y'all, what the hell is?" No, I got probably maybe 50 hits on that bad boy, but it is back. Oh, and I got something else to show you in just a minute, but hold on, let's go. Now look at this guy up close. Up close. Am I screen sharing? Yep. I'm
Yes.
gonna make it bigger for you guys. Hold on. Look at this Joker.
And right there, he's getting put there, and it's like a tube, and then it gets big at the end,
Yeah, he like comes out of this
and he
tube.
like it like opens up and lets him in there. It's like what?
Mhm.
What?
Now you can look at it. We can watch it together. Watch.
What's up, everybody? ChinaMrsJones.
Now this
I
is
am
inverted. Now,
relent-
now think of the black object that was there before. Now he's white. Now see this right here.
Yeah, yeah.
He's an opposite negative. Okay, well let me show you the other one first. Hold on. This is what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, wait till I show this. All right, let's go. Let's get it.
What's up, everybody? ChinaMrsJones. I
I'll
am
fast forward because we've already seen
relentlessly
that.
trying to figure out.
Here we go.
Definitely having a stream tonight. This is my topic. Guys, that dude right there, did you see that black spot right here? He's walking, okay? He's coming up from the right up there. He's coming out of a tube. And this dude is walking.
I have seen that. I've seen that dude on some of your other videos.
Yes, you have, ma'am. Yes, you have. I thought he was the Mothman.
And I was like, "Where's that? Where's there's a I don't know if you remember me telling you. There's a guy coming out of like he was in the like dark blue sky, the clear blue, but he was walking towards one of the clouds, and it was like to me it was so obvious, but apparently it wasn't."
Look at it here inverted for all of you who are going to tell me that was a dragonfly. Let me look at y'all. That was a dragonfly. There is no way that this did that. And people, I'm so far over what y'all think of me. So therefore, I'm going to tell y'all anything. I don't care. My kids have agreed to disagree and let me do this. I could care less about what y'all think. So I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. I'm not trying to say that, oh, I'm crazy. No, I don't have that platinum card. That was just some made up myth that I dealt to be comfortable with myself. To say, well, let me go ahead and acknowledge to you that I'm crazy and we'll let it ride. No, I'm here to tell you I am not crazy. I see a whole lot more than you do because I pay attention, and I'm walking with the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit, she's kind of like I am. She intakes all detail because you know what? People listen. You gotta listen. You gotta wake up and pay attention. Watch what happens right here, Shannon. This is all for all those emails that I'm receiving and all those messages I have to keep deleting out of my comment section. You need to just listen. Just watch. And it's okay to say, you know what? I get it. Even if you got to do it alone, at home, by yourself, you need to tell yourself that you get it so you can accept more. And until you can say, I get it, my Lord, can I get some more? I can handle this. Let him know you can handle it. He don't ever give you anything you can't handle, but only until you're right. But you got to get rid of all this negative energy. CNN, ABC, CNN, anything that uses antennas, try to stay away from. Any advice on that?
Right, right,
Go ahead.
right. I try to stay away from ants because they have antennas too.
I try to stay away from fire ants.
Those
I'm
were,
just joking, but
but just like their antennas. What do they
yeah,
use their antennas for?
Signaling each other.
Hello, from a long distance. You know what we used to do whenever we didn't have cable, guys. We had no cable boxes or nothing. My mom would say, put the rabbit ears on there. And you know what? If that wasn't good enough, we put foil on them. You wrap aluminum foil around them. And if that wasn't good enough, you catch yourself or my mom catch me doing like this. She'd be like, don't move. I'm like, damn, she caught me. Because she'd have a good reception using what? My energy from my body.
Oh, girl, you know I have a video on that.
Yeah, I know. You and your son. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, same thing. We were doing the same thing.
That's the energy, and we do put out that energy. Don't move. Keep touching the rabbit ears, man. When I was a kid, we didn't have the rabbit ears. We had a big, tall antenna, and my dad would say, "Go turn it about an inch to the left." You know, I'd have to go outside and like grab this thing and turn our antenna,
Yeah.
and as soon as I come in, it wouldn't be coming in because when I was touching that pole, it was coming in. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because you were working through energy, connection, kind of like Power Rangers. Activate. Imagine if all of us and a mass amount of people. I'm just gonna let this play. I'll turn the volume down. Y'all can see what's interfering with this frequency. All of this is light and frequencies. This is how you know that something is interfering with the frequency of this portal. That's what that lens flare. That's what the outer line of that is. I used to always think it looked like an olive, but the outer line is the portal. I can prove that too. Did you see it insect right there?
Right there. Yep.
Right there, baby. Here he comes. And my other video.
I think it's interesting that we cannot see that entity. That it doesn't. You know, in the negative, you can't see the tube inserting it.
Yeah, because it's like opposites attract. Negative. It's like inverted and exverted. I think X. But you can still see look at the dynamics that it brings in whenever it breaks that frequency right here.
You know what it makes me think of?
There he is. Let me show you the other. Go ahead and listen.
That makes me think of,
Yes.
you know, back in the days, like when we would see, like, not that it's necessarily real, but it's like injecting, when they would take a needle and inject into a cell, like under a microscope, something foreign.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but that's what it looks like almost.
Foreign objects like that they had to have them taken out of their palm of their hands. I think one lady had it like under her arm or something. I don't know. Now, Santa, tell me if you see this. Just tell me if you see this right here. Let me turn it on.
Around, and it's got
only a few people can see this, I know, but you can catch one at the end.
They travel on the bottom of it. They're little ones, are this size. The above is a huge. It's either, I don't know, y'all. Top of the dome, maybe top of the dome.
Wait for it. Look at all that mess.
Y'all what? These orbs are everywhere. And if the sun wasn't shining, I believe we'd see them more.
Look at all those black spots. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They're everywhere.
Look at that. Y'all see
Look at those. That's crazy.
Spot right here, right?
Oh my gosh.
They're infested. This is infestation. Now this is where we have to start thinking, people. Like, where is this lens flare coming from? Is it actually flaring from the light of here? Are these entities things behind the light and we're seeing what's going on in the portal? Because I just don't know what to believe anymore. Watch.
Black spots. Oh, there's really something going on.
Right.
I am definitely looking into it.
Right there. I've never seen him that close. He has never, ever, ever been that close.
Hey, can you drop your link again for Beth?
Yeah, I sure will. Do you see this guy? Keep watching. Oh, I can't wait for Beth to come in. You see him? He moves. And my lens flare is going to go to the left and come back to the right. He's still going to be right there.
No.
See him? Is that a projection? But he does. This is the same thing as walks.
I am.
Hold on, let me get Beth up in here. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, heck yeah. What are your thoughts on that already? Go ahead. Coming for somebody who is not, really familiarized with it, how do you feel, this light? Honestly, you can say whatever you want.
Um, I'm still trying to figure everything out of
Okay.
what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, that's a
It's,
really good answer because I'm
Really?
the same way. I'm like, you know what? I just don't know.
Now,
But
picture,
please continue. What do you think is going on?
man, as above, so
um,
below, mirroring. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and answer that. This light. I'll be right back. Y'all can talk
um,
about.
I'm not, I'm not exactly sure. Initially it looks like some type of reflection, but I don't see how the sun could be reflecting that way. Um,
I'm
yeah,
gonna lady show. Go ahead,
Right?
Shannon.
and
Like that
especially
don't make sense, right?
with the details like those dark dots or a light in the middle of that reflection. I don't. That's the part I don't understand.
Now
Yes,
see
what do you?
that's typical of a lens reflection of having like that curved thing and then the bright light there, but having that little dark thing there is not typical.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all continue talking. I'm gonna listen to y'all talk while I play. I'm gonna go full screen here.
Yeah, and you go drop the link for Beth.
I already did that, ma'am.
All right.
If I put it on full screen, it'll go back to the negative. I just
Let me
want y'all.
see.
I'm gonna turn this
Trying to
down. Y'all can
figure
talk
out.
about it amongst yourself. Just tell me when to pause. Oh snap! Look what I did. Just look what I did. Push the button.
I mean, I also have considered China that it could be
Honest.
dust on your lens.
I'm fixing to take.
Listen, before you even don't even waste your time talking about dust on the lens. How is it
I
that I got this exact same? I'm only answering this to you like this directly because I'm sure you're asking a lot of questions like, how do we know it's not dust on the lens? Just like dust in the wind. What
girl,
happened?
you know me. I try to
And you
skeptically
should be.
analyze everything.
By all means, you should be. Hold on, let me do this.
But I know there's something supernatural up there working in the sky. So, with that
Because
being said,
I'm gonna let
I
y'all go ahead. I'm so
I
sorry. Just
take it with a grain of salt and I try to understand it and why would that be there? Like I try to think why. I was that annoying, horrible white child. My mom would say, blah blah blah, do this, and I would say, well, but why? And if she didn't tell me why, I was pissed off because I didn't want to do it without knowing the why.
you know,
And I got beat my ass off every freaking day of my life. I'm not kidding because I always said why, and I couldn't not say why. And
I did with my kids, my last two anyway. I encouraged them to go right, but why? With the whole quote unquote, they had to do it for me perfectly before I told them anything. How much they wrote a whole lot. That'd be like, it wasn't but why I got to where I'd be like, nope, you almost got it. Go back and get it again, and that kept them going and going until they realized that mom was up to no good. And
well,
as long as they didn't say why, I would tell them why.
I think that's a good thing in a child, just because I was a but why child. Not all kids are but why, but why. Some
I
kids
was.
don't ever say that. They just do what they're told. I wanted to know what was the reasoning behind why I needed to go do this or that. And once I was told that, it was all good. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. And I'd go do it or whatever. But I didn't want to just go do something if I didn't understand the purpose behind it.
Yeah, like me taking a test on the sun lighting up the moon 100%.
Uh-huh. But
My test
why?
is right. Why should I have to do this? Not, but why? I already knew the answer. It was just like, well, why do I have to take this dumbass test? And why do I have to go on your level? I have to be at your level before I make something of myself on your teachings, your class. I call BS on that. Okay, let's do this. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that I have people here who don't know. It's not like we're on the panel, you're agreeing with me. This is good stuff, whether I watch it today or tomorrow. Okay, 6 months ago, I'm gonna look for that video right now. I did this thing where I was at my son's house and I was like, why is there a hole in my lens flare? My first sight of this is like, whoa, there's a huge hole in the lens flare. So if there's a hole in the lens flare, that means that my camera is reflecting the light of something that has a hole in it. So where did I go with that, Shannon? I remember when I was a Planet X researcher, found out that Nibiru, the planet there or the craft, has a hole in it. So we talked about forever that planet with the hole in it. That planet with the hole in it. It's coming, and it's about to be here. So I realized, as you go through footage like I did, you realize that that's a freaking shadow, because you can clearly see the shadow come about, like just before.
Is Mark behind you?
Yeah. God.
Is he throwing up like gang signs and shit?
No, I don't know what he's doing, but he's scared. Boy, I can't be doing that, Mark.
Hey, Mark, Joe Cool was on my channel last night.
That's
Oh, really?
scary. See, he doesn't sleep. The man never sleeps.
He's a Bob Barker zombie.
Worse than Bob Barker. Ooh, I got something for you. I'm about to send you something in the back chat. It looks just like you. You look like an Anunnaki. No, the depiction of one of their faces. I swear to God. I swear to you.
Hey, Shanna.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is it?
Evening, Mark.
It's just us. We're just hanging out with Papa Cake.
I
Well,
love that.
Now, China, before you play your next video, will you please play that song? Because
I'm not done with this one yet.
I know when you're done with this one.
Yes, I will. I promise.
Because it's already 12 here and I got to work tomorrow.
I gotta work. Work it, girl. All right. So no more talking until this is over. Ready?
I'm zipped.
We're gonna start over because Mark ain't seen it yet. Mark, you please go have a sit down.
Man, you can already see the little right outside the lens flare. You can see the white line kind of right there.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
This right here is what that is.
Yeah.
Is that you're gonna see it? It's stationary. Watch, it gets freaky. No more talking. Really, when we talk, then you have to go to the corner, put one leg up, and say, "Mother, may I?" for 10 minutes. Let's get it.
Mother, may I?
Advance, nah.
Relentlessly trying to figure out this guy.
What's this one watching?
Shh. Me? Ow, I hate myself too hard.
This is a part of the video.
The video you haven't watched yet.
Seeing. Too long, but
Yeah,
see that right there? That makes me sick. I'm gonna zoom in on that for you. Is it definitely having a stream tonight? This is my topic. Guys, that dude right there, did you see that black spot right here? He's walking, okay? He's coming up from the right up there. He's coming out of a tube. And this dude is walking. Sorry. See? See where he came from?
wait for it.
See that, guys? He just got spit out of something. See? It pulls back in. Comes back across.
I can't go big because it'll make it
Comes
negative.
out, has wings.
Oh, did it? No.
Drops the wings and he starts walking. People, something is going on. Stranger than strange.
Oh,
I
shit.
get it. But this is my calling.
What
I'm walking
happened?
with the Holy Spirit here. And I need y'all to trust me. Not only that.
All right, Beth, where you at? I see you.
There has to be some big orb around
Beth,
us.
I dropped the link. Here's
All
it.
around.
Here it is again.
And it's got little orbs that travel. They travel on the bottom of it. They're little ones. Or this size. But above is a
Hold on, you'll see them.
huge.
Beth, I dropped that link again.
It's either.
Hold on, Shannon.
I don't know.
Bottom line is, you guys, for the past
Maybe top of the dome?
month or so, you can look at these dots. Look at this. For the past month or so, before I even came to South Carolina, I would go outside. It'd be like mid-morning. I thought it was like mid-dew, that sense of feeling, that wetness, that downiness, that, oh my God, I lost my wallet moment. That's how I felt every morning when I went out there, and it weighed on me so bad. I realized that, why am I in a bad mood or an eerie mood? Like death is upon me. It's the way the sky was making me feel. But then I noticed that as I would go out there, this is when I caught these orbs. And I couldn't tell y'all because these orbs were chasing my camera. You understand what I'm telling you? I got proof. I'm going to show you proof. But it was like everywhere my camera went, these lenses were. So how many times did I wipe off my screen on my camera? Many. How many times did I wipe off my entire phone? Many. Use Windex? Many. And they were still there. They're working in sequences. And I think it shows it right here.
But I'm telling y'all what,
I can't make it bigger for some reason.
these orbs are everywhere. And if the sun wasn't shining on
But I got something to show y'all in a
them,
minute.
you see them more.
Look at all those guys. But this brought light to me today. I'm about to blow y'all's mind. Sorry.
Yeah, see those black spots? Oh, there's really something going on. I am definitely.
See him now, Shanna? He's right here.
Oh yeah, I see it.
He's what leaves that shadow, see? He's up friggin' here. He's up here, but he's the lens flare. He's reflecting off of the lens flare.
And
Yep.
and that defies all logics of physics too, what we're told. Because if the sun's behind it, how can it be causing a shadow on your it's like what I'm sorry, okay, when I've got this little earpiece, this mouthpiece that comes down, I have to throw it up so I'm not talking to your video, but you start talking, so I start talking too.
No,
But I turn it up so I'm not interrupting your video.
Shanna, you just said exactly word for word, hands down, what I wanted you to say. It defies all logic. I was waiting for it. And it took me forever to figure out what the hell I meant. I meant the same thing. I had to look it up. Yep, defies all logic. That's what I mean. You called it, though. And it does.
It defies physics, like how light is supposed to work and everything. It's like it makes zero sense, you guys. That's impossible.
Okay. But I'm filming that. I'm going to go ahead and let, what do you think they're, I want to call you son. What are your thoughts on this before we continue? I mean, think about your logic, and there's no right or wrong answer. Just go ahead, shoot.
I really can't answer because
Ah,
I
you
don't.
silly dumb.
Huh?
I'm talking to this light.
Oh, okay. I'm putting my mic up.
No, it's like I know. I was like, didn't I just ask you the same question? This light, are you still there? I'm sorry. Maybe he's not still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
good.
here.
I think we're all like 10 seconds behind each other. What are your thoughts on this? And me and Shanna are not going to speak, are we, Shanna?
I already put my mic up. I put it up.
Go ahead, love.
I still don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I did want to ask you a question about, because I've seen some of your uploads about the sky, if you don't mind me asking.
No, not at all. Go right ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't know what's going on here, but I want to ask you, I don't know what's going on here for sure. I'm just continuing to listen and learn from you. So your sky videos, what do you think is going on with the sky?
That's a very deep loaded question.
You know what? The best way I can put it is, do you ever look at the pyramids or the golden? You okay? You ever look at the pyramids or the emerald tablets or the Ten Commandments that was done by lightning? Have you ever looked at those and other than the Bible, have you ever found reference to them?
No, I've seen it illustrated in movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
What if I told you, growing up as somebody like myself who would never ever believed in the Bible, I didn't even like wearing stockings. My mom put me in those white shoes and those stockings, and I felt like damn a bunny rabbit. And I always felt like I was just a pawn on her arm to show off that she's to take care of her kids. I always felt like I was pawned off all my life. Never paid attention to the Bible because not that I didn't believe in God. I felt like it was worthless to pray. Like, why is he going to listen to me? I'm already dressed up. I'm dressed up. I'm in this building. He should just hear my prayers. This goes what I know now, being 50, that this is why you should not dress up your kids to go to church. If you're going to go to church, go as they are. Whatever you feel like wearing, as long as you wash behind your ears and your hands are clean and brush your teeth. They put on this facade, but now I know in life that my whole entire life, I have been programmed. Let me tell you this. This goes into what I need to be saying anyway. Excuse me.
I
Ah,
gotta say something real quick.
yeah, you're gonna make me forget what I gotta say. Go ahead.
Come as you are.
Come on, and it should be like that's how it should be. That's what makes one who doesn't value, greed or vanity. That's what would make me go to a church. If I went to a church and I saw somebody wearing tennis shoes or cowboy boots and have or a dirty shirt, I'd feel comfortable there. That's where I feel comfortable. Not that I gotta dress up and play the part. Why do I have to dress up and play a part and be a certain way for you because of that chapter you're preaching that one day that you're going to dwell on, and people are going to skip over many chapters that was never given to us. I don't give it, and no matter what religion, Baptist, Catholic, any John 3:16, everybody knows it. Certain things in the Bible they dwelled on. You know why? To keep you away from that very next verse, that one little tiny
It
verse.
is. The
Change everything.
very next verses, always from all the verses that people remember, it's
Yeah.
the very next verse or the one right before it that are more important, to be honest. That is so true, China. And it's very important for people to read the context all around everything, just like at the skies. You like look at the whole picture. The Bible's the same way. You got to take it all in. You
And
can't
that's
just pick a word out of there and say, yeah, this is it. No, you got to take it all in.
and this is my vow to my God, is like I will understand, but you got to just push me a little harder. I think that this is where you and I disagree about reincarnation. I think that I finally got my nudge. I needed that extra nudge in order to take a stand. Even if I grew up the same way I did today, I'm an empathetic person. I don't never stood up for myself. I just kind of took my mind in my dancing all my life, and I was just like, every hip hop beat I heard, I just got to go to the rhythm. I didn't care about. I mean, you know what? I had to picture everybody around me butt naked and embarrassed in order for me to feel good. But when you get the
Right.
Holy Spirit, and I'm getting to the answer is the Bible. I see the Bible depicted upon me in Hebrew. In Hebrew, not in the way that these disciples have been perceived, not the way Abraham or Joseph or Mary or any of them. I look at I look at it and I perceive it from the Hebrew edition, if you will. And the skies pretty much take it over after that. As long as I can recognize Enki and Enau and the Anunnakis and this serpent who supposedly is only told in this, tree, serpent, and man, it needs to be looked at. And that's something else I got to tell y'all is that I'm really, I could show y'all photos. I got so much stuff going on. That tree, serpent, and man, I'm telling y'all, there's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there, and it has everything to do with this little being here. Uh, uh, what's his name? Ooh, I'm getting chills. This is good stuff. Revealing Unknown sent me a link via email yesterday, and it talks about this gentleman who used to work for NASA. He talks about the rings on Saturn are machines or mechanicals. They're machines that are causing exhaust that is building things. Sound familiar? Chemtrails, trails, whatever. Same thing that made up Saturn's rings. You have to start looking at this in a mechanical way, like the fallen angels. Maybe they didn't literally fall. Shannon, if I say I love you, that doesn't mean I fell literally in love with you. I'm in love with you. I didn't fall. You have to look at the fallen ones. I think they're the Anunnakis. I don't think it has anything to do with the Nephilims. Technically, I think they were machines. They didn't fall. They failed to work. Made of gold. I think that Enoch and very few others like Noah and Abraham were human, or not the spirit it's a long story, but it goes really deep with me. But I'm telling you, I'm so convinced that anything I see in the sky, if I tell you that's what I see, just take it as that I tell you that's what I see, and you take that branch. If I gave you a leaf, I gave you a seed. Hell, you wouldn't plant it these days, but if I gave you a
Girl,
seed,
I will reach out to your olive branch always. You know that.
because they all reach out to you because of you. I believe in Jesus Christ. Like, and I could have never gotten here without some kind of discernment against myself. You know, you got to understand that you who you are behind this computer, or you who you are with this game, you who you are thinking that you're going to get compliments because you dress nice. No, that's not who you should be. Who you should be is standing up for yourself, like I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm doing it from a laptop. How else am I going to do it? Television is gone. I'm not quite good at telepathic yet, so I'm gonna work with what I have, but I'm using it in a great resource. My resource is reaching out to you guys, whether it's today, tomorrow, whether you talk about me, joke about me, disown me, it doesn't matter because I am walking with the Holy Spirit. And I can feel her all the time. Yeah, she's a she to me. And I know that God, these are ascendants from God to tell me, you know what, you messed up. I'm gonna let you, for whatever chance. I broke my leg. Remember, Shanna? When I broke my leg, that
Girl, I remember.
shut me down, bone exposed. I mean, I couldn't walk for 2 years. I've only been walking like 7 months now, maybe 7 months, like literally without crutches. So not only do I praise my God, I respect him for giving me an opportunity to keep my leg. Period. 6 surgeries. They could have taken it anytime. I signed for it to get taken. And to have the equipment or the hardware put on the outside of my leg. I was already suffering from PSTD because I couldn't look at it. So everything worked out for the best. Like right now, talking to you guys have already asked me the questions that I was going to talk about tonight. And look, I was so nervous. I had everything written down. I mean, I got like I literally got pages, but I'm gonna go over this real quick, and then the floor is y'all's. And I hope I answered your question. I know I carry on. I'm so bad. I'm the worst procrastinator. Take your time to answer anyway, kind of gal. Just it takes me forever. But you shut me out real quick, real easy. It just takes like, I um, on my list of people and guys. I'm not being biased, but y'all know how I am about Roger Paul. Can't helped him, did what he did, but he's top of my list that needs to see this video. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm talking about the people that I'm hashtagging right here that need to see. Oh, I'm showing it like y'all can see that. Hold on, I'm showing hashtagging. I got them all in a list, and I got so many things that need to be said and done to everybody. You don't even understand. Oh, especially this. Somebody asked me why I fold pages like that because I can't get to them otherwise. You gotta just fold them down. All right.
Dog ears, that's a good way to keep what you want to know, girl.
I have a lot of doggy ears on the other ones. I get it, but you got to do the doggy ear and then put in an extra doggy ear. It's like double time. But check this out. What do y'all think? So with this video right here, if you are being serious and you know me, everybody I'm about to mention, with the exception of MB333, I've never officially met him. Everybody else I pretty much I've met everybody. Except, I know I've met everybody. The names that I'm about to announce are the ones I'm going to hashtag because I want you guys, because your channels are so large. I don't care what the reasoning why your channel is so big. You are where I wanted to be years ago. Now it's not even about you. It's not about your channels or your views or your subscribers. What it's about is pulling in friendship and uh, motherlyhood, fatherlyhood, neighborhood. I'm asking you to use your platforms if you can find, without a reasonable doubt, that this is okay. I can send you the original footage. I got 17 of them. I already played them out. Y'all want them? You can have them. All right. Show me different from what I'm seeing. And that goes out to, first of all, that's Roger Paul. Shouts out, Roger. Love and respect. And with Roger, our skies today, Shanna, Russ. And then I'm going to start with WSO, Steve Austin, Naughty Beaver. That's impossible. Come on, that's impossible. I've been watching your channel for 6 years now. So this is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. Can you make it happen? Can you get me some advice from other people? Let me find out what's going on. I'm serious. These are people who have like hundreds of thousands of
Yeah,
subs.
that's impossible. Should be
Hmm.
covering this because that's impossible. Or what
Hmm.
about the alien? What's that channel name? Where he covers all the weird stuff. He can cover this.
He broke his ankle too, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, but
What?
listen,
Oh, sorry.
well, his name is see, I had it on my tongue. He was the one I couldn't think of earlier. Damn you, Shanna.
He covered Dave. He covered Super Dave's big Eye of Horrors thing.
Yeah. We'll think of it in a
Uh,
minute. Let's continue.
I'll think of it.
Steve Olson, Naughty Beaver, that's impossible. Alex Lujan. Alex, come on now. You and I set up several nights and talked. Listen about everything. Alex Lujan, Bruce sees all. Okay, Becky Lewis. I love Becky. She's so cool. Relentless Maverick. See? You see, it says it right here. Relentless Maverick. That's what's so freaking crazy because I haven't even talked to Relentless like over a year. And the fact that you went there, okay, that's what I'm talking
And the
about.
fact that I met him today and then he showed up in the chat. What?
And I haven't said hi to him all day. Relentless. And then we got Earthly Patriot, who I love and adore. Lunabelle is no longer Lunabelle 1111. She is Lunabelle 1314, if I'm not mistaken. You may want to look that up for me. But how about Jeff P? Jeff, come on now. Jeff, you and I go back. We go back. You know me. Oh, I'm having deja vu. I'm having deja vu saying I'm having a day. Oh, shit. I'm having deja vu saying I'm having deja vu. Okay, it's going away. Jeff P. I looked up to you. You know how much I love you and how much, oh my God, to hear his voice at one time. You acknowledged me then, acknowledge me now. I went off, yeah, you know what it is, just like with APM, Shannon. I'm going to go ahead and call it out. Y'all dropped me because I started seeing entities. I started seeing entities coming off the
You ain't
halo.
gotta apologize to me, girl.
I'm just saying, like, everybody's like, what happened to APM? Well, y'all started, they really were biased.
I parted ways because I will tell you honestly, I parted ways because I didn't agree with everything that was being said.
Because unfortunately, and Cat's Eye, if you're watching, you can jump in again like you did the other time. If you stay stuck on, and please take my words, don't take these lightly, this light. If you stay stuck on one thing and you are so buried in it that you believe that that's the ultimate, there will be no change in that perspective of whatever that is.
Then you can't grow.
You would never grow. Let me tell you, it's a never ending story, literally. It doesn't. We see all parts of the dog and everything else up in the sky. Literally, it doesn't end. And
it
the
doesn't
thing,
end. And you can't get stuck in anything. You
what
got
is that? That's like
girl,
these damn cigarettes. It hinders you.
I've talked about this to you is that I was stuck in the flat earth thing for a while, but then I moved on and I still go back to watching flat earth stuff, but I'm all over the place watching different stuff and I'm not just stuck on sky videos because you cannot get stuck in people that are stuck in like flat earth. They're like, that's the ultimate truth. It's the only truth, blah, blah, blah. And then people are sky watchers. Chemtrails are the only truth. And that's the thing, and then other people get stuck and pigeonholed. They pigeonhole themselves in a specific spot and there's no growth in that. When you get stuck like that.
Fucking right. I'm sorry. You're so right. You know why they get stuck? Because, okay, I think this is what God did to
That's
Job.
the devil. It's the devil. It wants them to get stuck. Because if you get stuck and stay in a specific area, you're just going to learn that one thing. And you're going to learn everything about that. But you're not going to learn all that you could learn and grow. That is, the devil doesn't want you to grow.
I know. He doesn't want you to grow. Can we stop right there? Because I'm going to forget. Shanna, what it is that Lucifer paints his perfect place for you. My ears are ringing. He makes this perfect place for you so you'll never have to ask God for anything. Do you understand?
Yep.
Like, who's worried about asking God for something when they have this this device in their hand. What is it? The iPhone 11 now that damn near thinks for you, walks for you. You're lazy now. You can order even a dollar burger. You can order human DNA meat to your door with a bun and ketchup. How much lazier is that going to make you? And dispute technology. Take a laptop from somebody. Take it. Take their phones.
They're
Take.
going to beat your ass. They're going to beat your ass. If you walked up to somebody and like just if they're in the middle of something and you close their device, if it's a laptop and you closed it, they're going to get irate with you because people are so attached to like that's no, you just can't do that. Girl, I'm gonna have to go. I really gotta go. I really wanted to be here to watch you listen to that song though.
Oh, well, did you drop the link again? Probably did.
Oh, I haven't dropped it again, but I will if you want me to.
Yeah, do that, and then you can go to bed. I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna be here a minute. Remember how I used to do this? I used to do like 8 hours at a time. Whoever came in.
Yes, I know. You know, if I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd be here all night with you.
I know. I'm feeling the Holy Spirit right now. Yeah, and
I think this is it. Let me see.
I'm gonna wake somebody up.
I think that's the link.
I hope I'm not being too loud. I'm probably being too loud. Nope, that's the StreamYard link, silly rabbit.
No, that's not the StreamYard link. I just dropped the link to Dave. It's Dave Wesley.
Dave Wesley. Let me see if there's anything else I gotta tell you before I leave.
Before I leave.
Before you leave. I think there was one thing I had to.
I just want you to play this song because it's so freaking. The words are insane, amazing, and powerful. You know, as far as like, oh, I don't know.
I'll play it right now. So you can't leave. I press on the link. And watch a commercial. You want to set it up? Wait a minute. I gotta stop that. Hold on. Stop the madness. Sorry.
Okay, I'm trying to get back. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm back.
I got you.
Now, this is a very Christian-oriented song, you guys.
What does Christian mean to you? Just
okay, to me that means a person that believes in Jesus Christ.
Okay. But would they practice? If someone practiced Christianity, whatever you say, how do you feel about that? I'm talking about words, simplicity in words. Go ahead.
Well, I practice Christianity. And that is that Jesus taught that there was the 10 Commandments, and the Pharisees asked him, well, what was the most important one? You know, and he said, well, he basically said the law hangs on two: love the Father and love thy neighbor as thyself. You know, and on these two hang all of the laws. Like, in other words, if you love God and you love your neighbor as yourself, you will obey all laws, though, because everything hangs upon that. If you love your brothers and sisters,
well, how about
what could you do wrong? You know.
Okay, and I like where you're going to, and I'm glad you stopped because I was about to forget. What if? Let me get past this thing right here. What if the way that you think relies on your soul? Like, not that you needed a therapist, not that your parents had to teach you. What if, I guess I'm referring to myself, what if I never had to be taught or told about commandments? What if I never, ever in my life had to ever think twice about putting my hands on somebody? What if I never, ever in my life had to, even think twice about disrespecting my mother and calling her out of her name? Like, what if all of that is very much true? And I'm still to be judged living in a false reality because we've all made decisions in this false reality being governed by entities to I mean, come on, you're homeless and you can't get help from the government. Yeah, I'm pissed off. And it stimulates from there. They feed us anger, and we add fuel to the fire only by our thoughts and our ways. My question is, how would you be judged by God?
Interesting you asked that is that I truly believe that truth is written on all of our hearts. And, oddly, back in the day, like in movies and everything, it was the homeless people with the signs saying, the end is near, repent. The homeless people, they were always represented as representing God, and being the
Crazy.
messengers.
Hmm. It took Noah 120 days. I mean, 120 years. 120 years to convince
To
people
build
that
an ark.
the years, but aren't the years in heaven different from the years here? I think it's like
Well, the years it is a little, but well, it's
that's
the
what they say.
same. It is the same, but for God, it's because He's in eternity. A year for us is like 20 years. I mean, there is a reference to saying it's like 7 years or something
And we
like that.
give us a lot of leeway. I think we've had mad opportunity as a species, mad opportunity to grow, but you need your parent to teach you. It's just like what we were talking about was last week. I think it was somebody was talking about if you are mentally pregnant, right? Like you're pregnant. You know how your body can convince you that you are pregnant and you're not. Look how much mind control you have over this vessel. You can convince your body that you are pregnant and have symptoms of being pregnant. Well,
Yeah.
it works vice versa as well. If you have been pregnant and you lost it, you can also develop a baby. You see what I'm saying? You can
Mm.
develop a baby like you've already had it. You're just ignoring the fact that you lost it. If it is that detrimental, it's walks of life is I don't know why I just where the hell I get walks of life. Walks of life is the same exact way. You give and you take. It's a receiver and an acceptor. It's balance. You have to have balance. So how can we even think that these are who is governing us apparently is not walking with us? Like there's no way in hell you're gonna expect me to believe that they just got here. Like all these just started showing up. Mandela effect kicks in because I can't even watch a movie, you guys. I cannot watch a movie without seeing trails, or better yet, I'm seeing red skies, purple skies. I'm seeing eyes in all the skies. Movies I've already watched. I've already
Girl,
seen.
are you throwing down some lyrics to a good song?
Did I just do that? I'm telling you,
You did. You were like totally rapping.
this is the Holy Spirit. And I guess I need to come up. See, I have to come across as a certain way to certain people in order to grab them because they try to walk off and you just like, come here.
I
Let me
swear you
introduce.
were just throwing down some mad lyrics.
Wow, I gotta rewatch that.
You're gonna have to rewatch that.
Maybe,
At
maybe.
2 hours and 38 minutes. Go
Okay.
back to 2 hours and 38 minutes.
My, how time flies when you're spreading knowledge. I'm just saying, going back to whatever we were talking about, you have to live in the moment. You have to be who you are in the moment. Don't be who you are a long time ago. Don't be who you think you're going to be in the future. Be who you are. Make that judgment right then and today. And influences need to be obsolete. Don't let anybody influence. Don't let me influence you. Don't let Shanna influence you. Don't let this light, because his name is this light, influence you. You can't do that. You got to go with your own recognizance. That's the word I'm looking for. Recognizance. Damn. I went back to first year in college with that one. Recognizance. Bobby Brown said it best.
Oh shoot. I just
No,
looked at my phone and it's at 33%.
oh Lord,
And I,
that's
I ain't kidding. 33. 33.
Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you drop off of here because I'm gonna stay on at least like 30 more minutes. And if he's still here,
I'm still here because I want to watch. I want to listen to you. Listen to that song.
what I do best. Let's get it. All right, all right. I'm going back to big screen. Excuse me. I hope you're still here. This light. Why do I have a problem with your name? I need to know your real name. You can put it in the back chat here if you want to.
It's propagate this light.
No, I'm talking about his real name. I think I'll identify with that. Here I go, talking about spirituality. I think I haven't identified with his name and I keep forgetting it because it's not important. I need to know his real name and I bet you I don't forget it. Just
So
saying.
you're not fixing to play that song?
What?
You're not fixing to play that song?
Yeah, I'm about to fixing to do it right now. What does the word fixing mean? I need you to look that up. I'm doing that right now.
It means you're about to fix something.
I'm fixing to do that before or after that. Let's get it, guys. Don't make me cry, Shanae.
This is the link I dropped?
Yeah.
Lit by a single flame.
This is not it.
A desperate prayer for guidance.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
For a sign.
This is my
In
video.
return, a vow to one day build.
Yeah, this is not the link I dropped.
Okay, hold on. This is an ad.
Oh, okay.
Girl, I gotta say, I felt those words she was saying.
This is it.
This is it. Right here. This is it. That's my next channel.
The Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He should give His only Son to make a wretched treasure. How great the pain of searing us! The Father turns His face away, as wounds which mother chosen one bring many sons to glory. Behold the man upon a cross, my sin upon his shoulders. Ashamed, I hear my mocking voice call out among the scoffers. It was my sin that held him there until it was accomplished. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished.
His dying breath has brought me life. Isn't that what's going on in our skies?
I will not boast in anything. No gifts, no power, no wisdom. But I will boast in Jesus Christ, His death and resurrection. Why should I gain from His reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart: His wounds have paid my ransom. Why should I gain from His reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart: His wounds
have paid my ransom. How beautiful was that?
Hold on, I'm lost.
When I said we could be alone in the universe, I was looking right into the faces of about 300 of my fellow
That
players.
touched your soul, didn't it?
Girl.
Is that not the most beautiful song you've ever heard? I heard that and I got goosebumps all over, and I teared up and cried, and it was just beautiful.
I can't even lie. You know, no other song has got me like that except for Jesus Take the Wheel.
That that song is like, oh, and I've heard that song before, but when I heard it again, it just like it touched my soul. I was like, man, it made me really appreciate what what I have been blessed with. That gift is so amazingly beautiful, and
And you
it
know,
and it, and it paints the picture of how beautiful it is instead of how ugly like some people think it is.
and you know what else it does? Let me tell you what it does. This completely, when you can appreciate things like that, or even a song, and you're not gonna cry because of the artist on stage, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, the Jacksons, whoever. You're not gonna cry because they're appearing in front of you. You're crying because of the words and the frequencies that you're receiving for him. The gentleman that sung that song wanted no fame, no glory, no nothing. He just wanted me to hear those words, and that's how I look at it. And I needed to.
Yes, and they touched your soul.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you learn that song and you go back and play that song, girl, and put it on your loudspeaker and you sing with
Woo!
it, oh my gosh, if you learn that song and you sing with it, it is just like,
You know what I would do?
oh my gosh.
Girl, I would manifest the Holy Ghost. You hear me?
It is. I swear I did it yesterday. I had it on my loudspeaker outside and I was watching the skies and I blasted that song and I was just like, oh yeah. Girl, I was on cloud nine. I was like, ooh, the Holy Spirit was with me. I had my feet on the ground. God was like right there with me. And Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit all right there
That's
just
that's what I want to ask. This, can I just tell you this? I want to ask you. You're sitting here. We're females. We're emotional, and I already feel like you're part of the family. Have you ever came across a moment to where you heard something? It could be a whisper in your ear. It could be maybe you're in a store with CDs and albums, and somebody walks past and says a verse from a song. It could be anything. Have you ever had any kind of recognition and clarity in like one moment to where you knew that that was a sign from something other than this world?
I actually have, but I didn't hear anything whispered to me. It wasn't really a whisper or anything. It was more of a thought was put into my head, and I just went with it. And that was when I quit drinking. And I was literally. You remember when I stopped? I don't know if I even told you about it. I think I did, but I quit drinking for like what 3 or 4 months,
Yeah, I didn't like
and
it very much then.
I literally was already in the driveway to Walmart just to go buy like 4 or 5 cases of beer. When I say that, like a case is 30 beers, okay, you guys. So I was on my way to go buy my week's worth of beer, and I had a thought pop into my head that said, you know what? You don't really need to be drinking right now. So I just turned around and went home, and I didn't get any beer, and I had no beer at home,
I have to cut you
mind
off.
you.
You notice how you just said I had a thought in my head. Now you gotta look at the word difference there, because I would say something told me, or I heard a voice in my head. Do you see? There's not a big difference there at
No,
all.
there's not a big difference, and I will tell you, I would say that was the Holy Spirit told me, "You're good. We got you covered, and you can
Holy
quit."
Spirit comes to you in your own voice. You just
It does.
like I don't. It's not another voice. It's just my voice telling me. And you know what? Why am I gonna second guess that? What?
I did, and I didn't. I just turned around and I went home. And girl, I quit drinking cold turkey. I had no beer at home. I just quit for 4 months.
What it is, Shannon, people say trust your first instinct. Well, you have to ask yourself, well, who in the hell? What's my second instinct?
The second instinct is the devil.
Absolutely. He's going to make it around the way that you're already contemplating. That's all he needs. He needs a little bit of leeway for you to contemplate, and he's coming in for the land. Believe it. It's
I
like when
I'm
my husband
so
died.
I'm
But
so glad you played that song because
can we hear
I
it one more
really
time?
I've been wanting you to hear that song for a while
We
because
can do it
it
again.
is so freaking powerful. It's short and it's just man, the words are like butter to the soul.
All right,
I don't know
butter,
how else to say it.
butter on a warm loaf of bread.
Man, the
Man,
are
you
like,
understand what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
get me.
I got you. Shanna, I've had you right up under my wing for a very long time.
And I've
And
had you under mine too. So we just like cuddled up.
we all up under one wing. Feel me? You're supposed to like, damn, that was deep. Is
Damn, that was deep.
Papa this light? Are you still here, baby?
I'm still here.
Okay, one question.
What do you think about that song, Propagator's Lap?
I love her so much.
Okay,
It's her question.
which question we're going to answer first?
Shanna's.
It's a beautiful song. Beautiful song.
Did
And
it
what
make
was
you
your
cry?
Why are you asking that?
You don't have to answer that. It
Oh,
just it gives me goosebumps every time I hear it.
That's the first time I ever
oh,
heard it.
okay. What was your question, Miss China?
Does it make you? I'm trying to really feel you, and not have to be direct to the point. Does it make you feel like it's such a blessing to have you right here, right now? Does it make you feel some type of way that you're on a panel with ladies who are speaking about futuristic shit that you've never seen before, and kind of disregarding the Bible sensitivity of the Bible in such a way? Does that make you feel some type of way? I know.
Disregarding disregarding the sensitivity of the Bible. I didn't see it as that. I see that you're acknowledging the Bible, from what I've heard earlier. And future, I'm clairvoyant, so I'm always seeing into the future anyway. So definitely, it's good to be with somebody that's talking about something in the future.
See what I'm
Very
talking
good
Or
answer. Cool.
about, Shanna? I'm like, see what I'm talking about? I'm looking at the camera like, Shanna. Yeah. You,
Mm-hmm.
you you have just came into this little where we are, and you have just blown our minds. Although Shannon and I, whoa, I'm having deja vu again. Although Shannon and I don't talk every single day, you have not been at the top of our list in anything negative. Like, where's he? Where's he at? Is he all right?
yeah, I appreciate that because I'm kind of known in the ME community a little bit.
The
And
ME,
so
what is
it's
that?
What's the
it's
ME community?
Mandela.
Effect.
Oh, dude. Before you play it again, China. I want to ask him. Can you
Right.
finish this? Can you finish this sentence from Crocodile Dundee? That
Not a
song.
knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, you know that one, right?
No, I'm not too
Dude,
familiar with that. I'm not too
no.
familiar with that.
Okay,
No,
how
I'm
about
not.
how about this one? Yeah, do you know the Gettysburg Address from Abraham Lincoln, where he says, "Four scores and 7 years ago, our what?"
I'm not sure, to be honest. You know,
Well, it used to be forefathers, and there's a ton of residue for that, like because so many people use that in their speeches. But now it says, according to records, the original speech said "our fathers" instead of "our forefathers."
What is your okay? Considering your Shannon, we're gonna let him talk. Mute yourself. Mute right now. Let me see it. Mute, mute, Shannon.
I'm putting my headphone up.
Okay. I want to ask you again, like in this truth awakening, this ascension that you're in, and now you're like, I mean, did you ever think about following upon people like us, or Did you think everything was just going to come easy and you wouldn't have to test the waters? That's what I mean. Like, we all have to test the waters. I think that people get misconstrued in testing the waters, meaning like dating outside your so-called race or dating outside your skin tone. What is testing the waters? What is that? What does that mean to you? Like religion, humanity, uh, infidelity? You know what I mean? Please do. I lost it.
Pretty much I've when I'm doing this qualitative research, I'm open for questions. I'm open for um different perspectives. And I'm still learning also. Um so but yeah, you were saying earlier, what can you call me? Some people call me propagate and some people call me meta, META.
What's your real name? You can email me that. I'm feeling like, okay, I'll do the ETEA thing. Right. Yeah.
Or just like a first name basis, maybe.
Yeah, because I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I feel like I'm being deceived.
Like, okay, ChinaMrsJones' name is not her real name, but my real name is Shanna Honey. That's
And
like literally, that's my name. You can look me up.
My real name until I got, that's why I'm banned from Facebook. Like, I'm not allowed to go on there. I'm the one who got tormented. I'm the one who got stalked. So, yeah, my real name, birth name is Tammy Carpenter. It wasn't my birth father. My birth name should have been Tammy Fiore, actually. But I am Tammy Jones, widow. So that's who I am. You don't have to tell me that here. I just need to know your real name because I think I have a pretty good perception of what it already is. So we can talk about that via email.
Okay, that's interesting. I never heard of anyone say that before.
Do you
it
like?
Helps me as well to connect with people knowing their real name.
Yeah, it's kind of like people believe in astrologies. If you're this sign, then we're compatible. It's kind of like me and names. If I already have a perspective of what it could be, and if I'm even close, I'm talking 3 letters close, I'm good. I don't know. I guess it's just a part of my ascension that it's the way I accept people. Not that you can have a wrong name or anything, but it just.
I want to call him Chris. That's probably totally way off.
Christopher, but I think it's something else. I don't want to say it. How about
that's cool that she said Christopher because I'm a Prince fan and I have a blog dedicated to Prince, and one of his movies, his name was Christopher Tracy.
Oh, are you the third?
Why would you say that?
Did they call you Trace?
Oh no, that's Tres. Trace.
My cousin's name's Tracy, and they always think he's a girl when they call the phone people call him, and they're like, "We're looking for Tracy. Is she home?" And they're like, I automatically know it's a telemarketer because if they knew him, they'd know it's a dude.
But still, here we are growing up with we never saw a dude named Tammy, but who the hell had a sister named Star? My sister's name is Star. You know how often she got it? That's your real name? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm Tammy. I don't know where the hell she has Star. Tammy.
My band teacher's wife's name was Star. When I was in high school.
But you know what? That name Star is not so beautiful anymore to me. The perception,
I know,
but it's not a beautiful thing. So go figure. What was the question I asked him a long time ago? Oh, okay.
He answered it.
Yeah, but I have one more.
Okay, play the video one more time.
Mine? Yes. That makes me happy. Because y'all didn't see it to the end. No, how about it's only 3. Okay, I'm gonna do half this song and then I'll do my video. I gotta hear half. I'm going right here in the middle of the mic. Am I screen sharing? Nope.
Not yet.
Yep, I am right now. And just let me get that vibe one more time, then I can. Girl, I'm about to trip you out with some other truth. It's gonna freak you out, but it all comes to the way we think. That's the bottom line. Is the way we think.
life. I know that it is finished.
Stopped at the right place. Watch.
I will not boast in anything. No gifts, no power, no wisdom. But I will boast in Jesus Christ, his death and resurrection. Why should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom. Why should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart. His wounds have paid my ransom.
And you know, I used to always think, why did he let his kid go through that? Why? Why did he do that?
And early in the song, it talked about that is that he turned his face away from him, and yeah,
I mean, that was like the deepest thing you could have done to me, Shanae. You couldn't have done anything deeper than that right there. Like you got me with that. And the last time I saw my husband before he was,
yeah, you said that looked like your husband, and when I saw him, I thought he looked like him too.
Like I know he's been speaking
just a little bit. Maybe his spirit was there. I don't know.
But see, we had that hate love relationship, and that goes back to the Paul. What was that thing? What was that thing I did? Thomas, the Pastor Thomas, where he talked about you can't work with me. You cannot be my disciple if you have not hated your mother. If you haven't.
And it's not literally hating your mother.
Exactly. It's like you have to have that ability to think of the negative and the positive.
It's if you're when it says hate your mother, it means you have to be willing to leave all people you love to follow. Yeah. If they are on the other path, you have to be willing to leave that to find truth, because that's what we're going through. All of us truth seekers, we are having to have our families literally we're being ostracized by our families, and we're doing that because we want to find truth. And that's what the Bible was saying, is that you have to be willing to sacrifice the love of your family to find truth.
And I hated it at first, but I found out in the same run that I was pushing it on my kids. I was pushing it on, like, you gotta believe this, and you gotta look at this, and you gotta do, and that's not the way God wanted me to do it.
Yeah, you cannot push it on anybody. It has to be a choice. You can tell people things, but if they are not willing to take it and listen to it and run with it, then
this is what you do. You come to a decision with these people, my kids, 4 of them. You come to a decision. You come to a decision that I won't interfere with your social network, and you don't interfere with my social network. Therefore, Lucifer's running everything anyway. And then it dawned on me that it really doesn't matter what you guys think. It really doesn't matter would you believe me now or later. You are me. I am y'all. One day, y'all gonna get it. I don't care how many spans it takes, and we know that we disagree with reincarnation, but
we disagree with that.
There's no way you get one chance to get this right and sent to eternal. Your salvation is burning in hell. No, I think I think he gives you opportunities to get it right, because you know what? If Lucifer could win that easily, he would have done it in the beginning. He would have already won. There's more Luciferians out here right now on this flat plane than there is There are us. Did I say that right?
So that's what we're told even in the Bible, that the path to the truth is narrow,
Very
a-
narrow.
and the
But you
path
know what?
to
Who
darkness is wide, and many will fall into it.
yeah, you fall into the glory of having everything instead of what am I about to say? Instead of having the glory of God where you shine within. Shining within, really? Am I saying this? Shining within is so much more you become more assertive, you become more confident, you become I'm gonna shine regardless because you can no longer influence me. Period. I'm not gonna watch your hip hop, R&B, not saying anything against the name, the labels, just that I'm not gonna listen to your negativity. I want to listen to your church music because that's haunted too. I'm gonna listen to me, who I am. I don't need to go to a church with a steeple on top to pray to you, to talk to you. I've been talking to you since day one.
I've
Matter
been
of fact,
talking to you since I was in the womb.
exactly. You put me in the womb. We were talking while I was put there. That's how I feel.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
feel that way too.
and now it's time for me to get it right. He's already, you know what? He's already baited you. You're already out there. You've done it, done it, done it. But when are you going to get it right? The only time y'all are going to get this right is when you feel good being alone. And I'm telling you, I understand the book of Job. I understand.
I feel great being alone.
I love it. You already know between me and you where I really sleep. Nobody else knows
Mm.
that. But I am so comfortable with that little area. Me and my dog. She's eating. I'm eating. I'm shooting the skies. I'm reading the Bible. Enoch. I'm doing it all. But I'm happy. I had to make happy.
I'm glad you're happy, sister.
I am ecstatically happy as long as I keep my door closed. Because, he talks in his sleep, snores in his sleep, and all that. But I'm also very appreciative of the fact that I have a place to go in the first place. Because y'all know my
Yes.
situation where I was out. I didn't know what to do. And all in the
And
name of
your
my
tit
dog
washed away.
got gone
That
downhill. But nobody wanted to go get it for me. But the thing is my dog. People didn't, you know what? You'll accept me to come in. Of course you would.
you know
But
I would.
no, not you. I'm talking people who have said, you know what, Tam, you can come over here and stay. Yeah, but I can. But you can't have your dog.
Girl, you can bring your dog here. You know that. I've always told you
No,
that.
I'm already headed there. What I'm saying is people have rhyme or reasons for everything and not all those just because you might be living that glory for that moment under somebody else's roof, they have a hold to you like this, like a puppet. You're just like a puppet. You do what I say.
Mm-hmm.
When I say do, I pull your strings, speak when spoken to.
I ain't gonna pull no. I ain't gonna pull none of your strings. I promise.
I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that because we've been blessed in the long run. The relationship you have with you yourself and the Holy Trinity, which is the Holy Spirit, Yahweh, and Yeshua. As long as you have that, you're good. You are so good. So what? You gotta sleep outside. So what? You gotta eat from a trash can. But that's where you respect that next meal. That's where you respect that next person who says, you know what? Can I just get you a cup of coffee?
That makes me think of that guy. You ever heard of Mikey Mike?
I remember Mikey Mike from back in the day. You okay?
And he made a video saying, "Ooh." He's a singer, and he's like, I'm trying to think of the lyrics, but it shows him like jumping in a dumpster, getting some food out and stuff, and you know,
I've been there.
and and his mama's like, "Don't you want to settle down and have kids?" And he's like, "No, I am a kid." And and he's like, "But mom, you might run into my kids someday, and you just tell them, don't listen to the system, the man." And he's like, "Cause I might have some kids, cause my pull out game just ain't so good these days."
Back in those days were well, I don't like to call them older people, not elderlies, but they used to always tell me that television is no good for you. Television will never do right by you. You're watching that's evil. And
My
now
grandmother she always said Disney is the devil. She said all Disney movies were evil. And I always thought she was crazy, but now I don't. Now I know she was telling the truth.
you can see penises in the word Disney. There's so many things. Like with Facebook, you can see sex written out so clearly. There's so many things going on, but it's whether you're awake or not. Like I'm so awake that Disney shit pisses me off. It does. To have somebody walk into a room with a negative feeling or kind of, and I think God puts these in my face for a reason because I've been experiencing this a lot lately. When people walk past you and you know they're up to no good, or they took your food out of the refrigerator and didn't, did you eat my food? No, I didn't.
Mark, did you eat China's food?
No, it wasn't Mark. It wasn't Mark. It's another roommate. But then today he wrecks his motorcycle, and I guess he's waiting to tell me. I saw his face, but you know what? God don't like ugly. Keep taking from me. Keep taking from me. And you know what it is this is where the positive vibes come in. My good has to outweigh my bad in this because I could be pissed off. But in the long run, guys, if it's not going to affect you like physically, keep you from walking and talking and hearing, then don't worry about it. Just keep it moving. But then,
girl, I could be totally pissed off with the world constantly, but I try to stay positive, just like what you're saying.
You gotta try.
It is the better position to hold up. Stay positive, because if you put out a positive vibe out to everybody you encounter, you're making the world, in a small way, you are making the world a better place. That's why I don't conform to the mask thing. I go into Walmart and I smile at everybody. Right? Like, hey, how you doing? And
I'm not judging you. I just won't wear one.
No, I don't judge. I don't judge them. I even like talk to people with masks on, and I'm like, hey, have a good day. Because I mean, I try to be putting out a positive vibe to everybody constantly.
Let me tell you what's going to get you. What's going to get you is, hold on. I got to show this picture. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm doing it anyway. You know what? It is what it is. Can you see that? Oh, crap. Hold on. I'm not supposed to show a certain person on YouTube, so I'm accidentally doing this. And you know what? It's been 4 months. 4 friggin' months. I'm showing anyway. Well, how about that then? Look at that, baby.
Aw, is that your baby?
That's my grandbaby. That's my son. But
He
looks like a girl. He's so
beautiful.
It
looks like a girl. He's beautiful.
Isn't he?
Yeah. He's got those beautiful pucker lips. Oh, and beautiful eyes. He's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, he's gonna be drop dead gorgeous.
This is my son Elliot, who had corona, supposedly. Yeah, that one.
Oh, your grandbaby boy is a beautiful boy.
Beautiful, so beautiful. All right. Well, since you're still here, I want to share something with you. Dang it! Hold on.
As long as it's not too long, because I am fixing to have to go. I mean, it's
not gonna do too
you know
long.
me. I'm up way late. This is way late for me. It's 1:13 here.
You'll be all right. All right. I just want to share this. You see this right here? This right here. Hold on. Wait. Can you see that?
Yep.
All right. Now I'm gonna take you back for a minute. You still with us? Like.
Propagate this light. Are you still here, brother?
He might have dozed off. I want to show you something.
Here.
Okay.
You're so quiet. It's okay to interrupt us because we interrupt each other all the time.
But you know what?
Yeah, but the voices will be too overlapping. It'll be
look at his honesty.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay because see, when you start talking, we both shut up. So, when somebody else starts talking, we generally shut up. So you're welcome to chime in anytime you want to say something. It's fine.
Like I like him too much. He's like too polite. Like,
yeah, don't be so polite, my friend.
Because you never get a word in answers. Where's my haircut? Okay.
Yeah, because me and China will talk like nonsense. Stop. So please chime in.
Oh, wait a minute, it's the wrong picture. Okay,
look. So chime in right now.
All right, I want y'all to get it. Okay, this is on my Instagram, by the way. I'm High Elephant on Instagram.
Is this from one of your webcams?
Nope. This is a photo that was taken from a book. Now, just listen to me, Shanna.
Okay.
Now, see the Indian over here, he's got his spear. But what he is looking at, and I've seen this in many depictions, many different books. You see this like hill-like thing. You got 1, 2, 3. I guess they would call them nodes. Just listen. Now, for a very, very long time, you see this guy down here in the right-hand corner?
It's very tiny.
I know, I can't make it bigger. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, I can. All right, right here. Woohoo! All right.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Are you see? Yeah, me too. You know what that represents, Shanna? That guy right there. It's like you got balls down here, but you see this? Now, look at this symbol again. Look at the whole symbol. Picture him in between it. Look at what he's doing.
That's him standing there.
Yes. This. Hold on.
Is him. That's him.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
And that's the rainbow that you see above. That smiles down upon the sun.
Damn it, Shanna. Yes. That's what I was trying to get to and tell you.
And I've seen that rainbow before. And there was nothing else in the sky. I've seen the sun up in the sky, and there was a rainbow going away from the sun. It wasn't your typical rainbow, and there was not a cloud in the sky, and there was no nodes. I just seen that rainbow.
Shanna, this is what makes sense. This is where truth matters, all right? This guy that right here to the bottom right-hand corner that we've seen many, many times on many Sumerians, the Aztecs, the Egyptians, they drew him, but we never knew what it was, right?
They were drawing the sun and what it does.
He's the outer picture. See, his head would be right here. This would be an upper arm. That would be an upper arm. This would be a leg. This would be what the ball thing is right there, right there. Yeah, whatever that is. All right, but look, guys, you can't make this up. And it depicts this too. If you look at the outer lining, if you look at the outer lining with his arms and his legs and his body, other than that one going straight through here, it depicts the same exact thing. People didn't have the knowledge to draw it in such a, look at this eyeball right here. Same thing. Crossing in the middle.
Because they thought they were looking at a giant person in the sky.
Yep. Look, same scenario. He's even got an orb, but it's the same depiction. Same thing, doing the same thing. Look at this.
You know, on my old phone, I actually have a picture of it that was like insane, the upside down rainbow.
And that's the inverted rainbow, but that inverted rainbow, there's many inverted rainbows. And if you listen to the book of Enoch, he clearly tells you where he drops rings. He makes 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 rings for different things. And I think there's 12 rings in all. I might be, a little under there. I'm telling you, everything that we are seeing here is not clarified in the Bible, guys. It's just not there. It's there. But you got to be on our level. You got to be able to rise above that surface where everybody else is telling you can't be. Check this out, Shannon. This is not my photo. But what is this? Look at this. Look at how perfect it is. Division. One side, other side, same division.
What is this a picture of?
I got it from the book of Greeks. Look at this one too. Clearly, division. Same thing. It's just like they...
And look at there's a dark eye on one side and a light eye on one side.
Exactly. Here and here. Same thing, mirror. This is where I think that we have to... This is where we do our discernment. Right here. Our discernment. Look at this. Do you see how it looks kind of crooked here? Right up here? You know what that's supposed to do? That's supposed to tell people, oh, that's not a real picture. It was taken from so-and-so. Well, let me show you the real picture. People, they think webcams like, oh, webcams are only up there. What do you think you're looking at? You're looking at Earth. Supposedly webcam, right? But you won't believe a webcam that's placed on Earth to look at something else. Y'all better kiss my ass. It just makes me angry that they're like, well, that's a webcam and that shouldn't be. Have y'all ever seen Earth spinning on any of those damn camera satellite? Nope.
No, not once.
the ISS, you can't even see the stars. Wait a minute, because they don't exist. Oh, matter of fact, you damn sure don't see the satellites from the ISS. You don't see them. And it pisses me off.
Let's propagate this truth trying to talk.
Go ahead. I'm trying to see this.
No.
Oh, I swear I heard you talking.
No, that was Chief behind me said, "Be careful."
No, I was actually thinking about yeah, thanks for having me on. I have to get out of here, but thank you for having me on though. Appreciate it.
Oh, it was
I hope you
our
learned
pleasure.
something. Did you learn something? Anything?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Good.
Appreciate it. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. I'll
Could you
probably
do me a
stop
favor?
by again sometime.
Yeah, can you email me?
Okay, we'll do. Thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, bye. Shanna, looky
Bye.
here. You see this halo right here, Shanna?
I do.
Now look right here. I want you to look. This is my next project. I'm gonna let you go in like 5 minutes, but my next project, this is what it is. See this right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's a head coming out of the halo. Now this part right here of the halo is the
That's like the gate.
that's the gate, baby girl. Yes, indeed.
I see the lock, and yeah.
Yeah, here he is again. Look at this.
Whoa.
Now I think that this Aurora boar, and I'm saying this, I know nobody's gonna watch this anyway. I think this Aurora boar is not just a serpent eating his own tail. I think is a human head on this Aurora boar.
You know that outer line you're going to the right? I think it's bigger. Go back to that picture.
They're duplicating. Yeah, look at what they're doing.
Because there's another face right beside it. It's like a two-headed something.
They're replicating. The heads are the same. Look.
You know, the Bible talks about like two-headed this or that.
Yeah, because
and
they're
multiple heads always. And it's like it's like the Bible is telling us these things.
They're replicating. Yes.
Especially in prophecy, like times to come. You know, like there's like this 7-headed beast, and then there's the 2-headed beast. Anyway, I'm just saying.
You're right. Let me show you the 7-headed beast, though. The 7-headed beast is right here. All right, this is perfect. All right, look at this 7-headed.
But also, as above, so below, there is the 7-headed beast on Earth as well, which is like government crap.
Okay, but look, if this is a 7-headed beast, look at this serpent right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Look at him as
I've seen this before. Yes.
You see him as a whole, right? Now, look at the colors on his body, look at the structures on his body, but pay close attention to this. See this? Now, just one of my things. Look at this one. You see this right here? This halo of a such? That's the chest of the 7-headed serpent. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's 7. The band. That's the band in the middle, and there's those heads above it.
Yes, that's him. Just as depicted here. He is depicted here, but he's very freaking large.
But there's also stuff inside that ring too.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's no way he has this ring right here, and every 7-headed serpent does that doesn't belong to this. Considering there's 7 heads above there. It's just crazy. It's just like this is not a Stargate. We didn't see this years ago, you guys. I've been skywatching long enough to know I never saw this ever, and now I'm seeing it. And as I see it, what does the Holy Ghost do? She brings me to stuff like this and stuff like this, and I just carry on.
I know, girl. You need to go check out my community page when you get a chance. Uh-oh, where'd you go, China? You better get your butt back here. She hit the wrong button. She'll be back. I hope. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I gotta go to sleep, so if she ain't back in a minute, I'm out. And I'm still out if she gets back. I'm just gonna stay here and hold the fort down till she does. So I hope everybody's having a good night. Well, crud. I don't think she's coming back, you guys. Maybe she is, but I'm gonna have to call her tonight. So I love you guys, and I will talk to y'all soon. Good night. May the Father be with you always.